Hello everyone, I'm Alex and I'm reviewing here Ballshit for a PC. So the game came out today, it's developed and published by Funto Studio and Liquid Meow. So I played the demo, it was an interesting one. Of course I didn't understand nothing because it was only in Chinese to them, but now the full game is in English. You need to come over here and change here to English. So yeah, let me start over here. So please select your channel. This selection does not affect the storyline. We are the man. Toss up, fall back, again and again. Playing a video game. Game on.
B 点 B 点 rush B， 所有人都去 B 点，这次一定要赢。
I'm a sure college student and a game streamer. My friends call me Eggy, a dumb pun on my name that sounds like egg.
怎么回事？
I'm smack in the middle of the biggest crisis of my streaming career. I got stomped 3 rounds in a row and all of it went out live.
要不要一块去搓个澡啊？几天没洗了你。
I stepped back from the game to reality as the video walks over. This guy is my roommate on the upper bank and also my best friend. This guy is my roommate on the upper bank. This guy plays our dorm room. No surprise, it's a boys' dorm. The enemy is calling me. Do I have time to take a bath?
不去，你去吧。
Who needs to take a bath when you are playing games?
你直播间算上我，一共就6个粉丝，你这么较劲干什么呀？
I wave monkey off and glue my eyes back to
你
the
别
screen.
吵，别吵，紧张着呢。
Far from that, I am a god. Guy keeps solo wiping us. I am god. He's got to be hacking. Can't tell how. Maybe some new shit. Teammate A yells in comms. You just inted all of us. Teammate B types. You.
我操，你们怎么这么没用？
Oh my god, everyone is useless. I moved team voice, can't lose again, this live anymore, else and I've got no face left. Time to pull the ace, engage. Got you, bastard. Cheat on, well I can see them through the walls. One shot, victory.
喂，吵死了，蛋蛋！
是啊，蛋蛋，轻点儿。你的直播又没几个人在看，这么激动干嘛？
哎呦啊，知道了，我就是赢了激动嘛，哎呀。
I checked my phone for our stream, but alright, wrap it up.
兄弟们，今天咱们到这儿就结束了，明天同一时间不见不散。
I put on the showy goodbye to a hoping 3 viewers. I say and ended the stream. My ass drift, mark recommendation, pretty girls on the thumbnail. I gotta admit, everyone loves a pretty face. That kind of thumbnail really pulls you in. I'll click one without thinking. Rockets, yachts, gifts float on the screen while the streamer sways in a sultry
谢
dance.
谢哥哥的火箭。
女主播就是好啊，哎，我要
Yes,
是个女人，
you'll
再
get
加
a
上
lot
炉
of
火纯青的
viewers.
游戏技术，
I'm able to myself, yawning
哎，
non-stop.
早点睡吧，梦里啥都有。
A successful series got to something special. After all, streaming requires more than just looks. It demands gaming skills, controls, showmanship, and audience interaction. Sleeping seats. I shut the laptop and flop onto the bed. My mind starts to wander. Pretty normal, pretty brain static. I am God, not am I God. I am God. Is cheating? Maybe not. Maybe it's just cracked. I'm no slouch either. At least I'm confident in that. I'm from an ordinary family with average looks. I got into an ordinary college and live a plain and remarkable life. The only thing I'm good at is gaming. My friend Monkey just I try stream but no one watch. I only use the Dax because I was desperate. Lucky with so few viewers, no one will report me. As I drift, I grope around for that coin I was fishing with. Maybe I should pick it up again. Whatever, my eyelids are getting heavy. Just pick it up tomorrow. Wait, no. Those guys will see it and claim it as their own for sure. I should just forget it and beat sleep. Where am I? I'm inside the game map. The gunfire won't stop. Is this in-game or a dream? I look around, NPC types, the kind you only see in games, sprint past. Echoes, giggles, slitters in. I turn, someone in a black mask stands behind me. Even with the mask you can tell she's a pretty girl. A masked girl waves at me, floating over her head, an ID. I am God. What the hell is happening? Before I can react, she raises her pistol and points at me. Hands up, frozen. What the hell is this? Another chilling giggle. She tilts the barrel downward. That spot, she's aiming at my groin.
我
Bang. I crack my eyes open, daylight are red, last night fell off. Must have been that weird dream. I grab my phone, 10 a.m. I shoot upright. The other bunks are empty, guess they all went to class, and that coin gone, of course. Those guys never leave money lying around. A rumbling snore. I look up to see an arm and a foot sticking out. Hey, Monkey, my man, overslept just like me. I climb down to awake Monkey with this odd hollow feeling in my chest. I glance at my pants and my sleeves. Why do these feel so loose? What, I probably lost weight from too many late nights. I climb the ladder to shake him awake. I give sleeping Monkey a gentle shake. It's out cold.
醒醒！
Wait, was that my voice? And now every starts.
我换谁呀？
傻缺吧你！我是蛋。
And now he is a girl. Okay. I'm not gonna read because if not there's a lot. I'm gonna read for myself. But Monkey still won't believe
喂
me.，
我真的是蛋蛋啊！
Of course, how
我们高中的
will
时候
we
就认识
try?
了，南阳第二中学
believe
8班，你就
that
坐我
she's
后排。
Aggie
我们班主任姓赵。你女朋友叫秦莲，你当时死活不敢跟人家告白，是我帮你递的情书。
哎，等一下，你是不是秦年过来捉弄我的？好啊，这丫头，
你竟然不信我！
鬼才信！
你昨晚叫我一块洗澡，但是我为了直播打游戏就没去。
He's dragging me to Ballshit strike. I know you know that your moms was better than you, so you quit.
放屁！我那是忙着谈恋爱，没工夫玩。
好啊，就来说说你的恋爱史。你高中的时候暗恋隔壁班的女同学，把人家名字抄满在本子上，结果被那个女生发现了，还告诉了老师。再后来上了大学，你和秦莲在一起了，但你告诉人家你是第一次谈恋爱，还是初吻，其实根本就不是这么回事儿。记得你第一次去人家家里，因为太紧张，在人家厕所拉肚子了，你偷偷打电话给我，还问我怎么通马桶。当时如果不是我教你，你就只能上手掏啦。
God,
好
what
了
the
好
hell
了
he did?
我信了，别说了，真的是蛋蛋啊！不是，你这是什么情况啊？昨天不是还好好的吗？
谁知道啊？
Suddenly remember something.
我在睡前提了一嘴，要是能成为女孩子就好了。难道是这个原因？
这也太奇葩了吧！哎，你今晚再提一嘴，是不是就能变回来了？
Gives me a full top to bottom once over.
我说实话呀，你这张脸可比以前好看多了，这也算是个美女。
Big round eyes, pale skin, soft pink lips, objectively pretty. But the moment I remember it to me, my brain just rejects
不
it.
会真的完全变成女孩子了吧？哎，说不定她只是脸啊，还有体。
Ah, yes, of course, why not? I freeze to touch my chest, two soft weights pressed back against my palm. I mean, I've always been a bit chubby, so I had some chest fat. Mark even joked I should buy a bra, but what I got now is a whole different league. Then I pulled down my pants and look. This is the most nerve-wracking part. Everything else I can deal with, but what comes next is life and death. Time stalls. When it starts again, I'm already grasping. Gone! Just gone. Finally, it's my monkey must see our face because he starts walking towards me. I clutch my chest, curl on myself, and back
你
away.
你要干嘛？
Hauls me outside. We are going to the campus clinic.
你等一下，我现在这副样子能出门吗？
现在學生們都上課去了，人不多，咱們快走吧。
哎，等等，我戴个帽子。
It's not even close.
小姑娘，看病要用本人学生证。
这就是我。
Oh, no, at least now I can see what the doctor says in this part.
这照片是你吗？
是我，
是吗？
是。 是，那时候我还是个帅小伙。
我说这就不是你，
你说他不是我，
不是，
我说他也不是我，我现在根本不是我。
这到底怎么回事啊？
我还想知道怎么回事呢，一早上起来就这副模样了。我一男的，好好的怎么成女的了？
How the hell the doctor's gonna
我能
believe?
证明就是他，
你凭什么证明啊？
凭他是我的好兄弟。
We throw rock, paper, scissors and crack a fist bomb. I actually try to feel muscle in air.
真是一个人啊。明白了。
For a second, it feels like she gets it. Monkey and I both
隔壁
excel.
左转精神科。哎呦，现在孩子压力太大了。
哎，医生，我俩没病。
Basically, say to go to the mental ward.
那是我有病呗。
您得透过现象去看本质，不能被表面所迷惑。
医生，你仔细检查检查我吧，我确实是个100%的男孩子呀。
To run a full panel of tests.
躺上去，裤子半脱，露一条腿。男朋友先去外面等着。
哎，不是啊，我们是兄弟。
那也得先出去。
The doctor puts on gloves and picks up a weird
这
looking
是
tool.
啥？
鸭嘴钳。
干啥用的？
The doctor doesn't answer. She leans down toward my lower body with forceps. It's the first time a middle-aged woman has done this to me, checking that part of me. My heart is a jumble of
有点疼
emotions.
啊，忍耐一下。哎，你说你是男孩子，那肯定不怕疼吧？
Before words even land, something forces its way in, a bolt of flame. Head on the wall. I stand in the hallway blank, clutching desk sheet and ultrasound prints. The doctor's word
染色
echoes.
体、宫颈、阴道、乳房体征正常，雌激素、催乳素、孕激素各方面
Because
数值在正常
basically-
范围内。
Basically, change
小姑
everything.
娘，别整天七想八想的哈。
I become a fully biological female girl, fertility and all.
你就放心吧，你还是我的好兄弟。虽然你现在是女孩子。走吧。
We turn to leave, then I spot a familiar silhouette in the corner. That's this girl. She's done without trying, standing there with a keep out feel around her. I tug monkey back. I pull monkey back.
看那边。
那吴阳阳。
The legendary School Beauty. Ah. She's famously icy to anyone who tries to shut her up, but the suitors still line up, only to get that frosty stare. Never thought I would run into her here, of all places at the campus clinic. Like, I counted with us isn't worth it. She really is the campus beauty. One look and you're probably gone. Wherever she walks, heads turn. A girl like that, I'll probably never even get to talk to her. Forget about it, numbers, figure out what's going on with me. Monkey and I head back to
真
camp.
漂亮啊！
毕竟是校花呀，但你现在也不是女生了吗？还想着这儿呢？
废话，我的心可是一个炙热的男子汉。
Okay. You can block off my frame.
作业太难了，猴子，今天一天我都找不到你，你快
咋一天没看见蛋蛋啊？你俩去哪儿了？
Oh no, you need to wait. Monkey's gonna suffocate me, of course. Then he leaves the car here. I go with the meet Monkey's there as he whispers that's you.
好，别出声。
Now he's
猴
when
子，你
those
今天
friends
去哪儿
come.
啊？还有蛋蛋呢？
我帮蛋蛋办事儿去了，他家里出了点事儿，请了假回去待段时间。
怎么那么突然？
Who made you Monk?
嘿，那我岂不是能睡他这里了？我是上铺老恐高。
He's about to lie down on me. Monkey blurts
那你睡吧
out.。
反正我上次吧，在他的床上看到了一只大蟑。
我靠！
Okay, so they get out. I can't hold it. Oh, this is that part on... They were waiting. Oh wait, there isn't that minigame that you need to hold.
这是哪家的小姑娘？怎么在我们寝室啊？
这可是男寝，小妹妹不怕入了贼窝吗？
你们俩别冲动，我是蛋蛋。
蛋蛋，你变成女孩子啦？
是啊。
太好了。
肥水不流外人田，赶紧让兄弟们爽爽。
大妹。
That was only a nightmare she was having. Ah, there we go. But these eyes are glued to the gay funnest pieces in the world, right next to me, yet out of reach.
猴子，慢点儿。
哎呀，不行，要是被人撞见怎么办？
这会儿能有什么人？
说不准，万一……
宿管阿姨。
对，我俩
The
这一男一女
dorm
的
mom?
被他撞上了
How's that?，
多不好解释啊！
有道理，不过
哎呀，没事儿，那你还是慢慢来吧。万一尿半路上了，还得我帮你收拾。
Voice from the stairwell. In the light I catch our reflection. Honestly, come to think of it, this guy's been surrounded by admirers since he was a kid, but never's been the type to fool around. I know that Monkey's very responsible for his wrong, but at least he's caring to his current girlfriend, Keen Leon, extremely. I know I don't have to think about this right now. The floodgates feeling surge back harder than before, and I still have to keep moving forward. Although, much. Phil managed to hold it in a
快
bit
走，快走
longer.，
趁这会没人。
别催，我现在可是一触即发的状态。
Continue to follow Monkey with trepidation everywhere I go. The figure peeking through the doorway occasionally seem to be some chilling reminders that my identity is about to be discovered. The three big words, men's toilet, on cyborg become me silently, but I don't dare to approach easily for fear that the boy will come out from inside.
里面好几个人在蹲坑呢，我们现在怎么办啊？
不是吧？真要尿这儿了？
嘿嘿，我骗你的，里面没人。
靠！
Finally back, I'm collapsed on bed. It feels so good. I want to be without restraint. Suddenly, Monkey leans close to my ear with a serious look on his face.
女生尿尿，她是什么感觉啊？
赶紧睡觉去。
Silence in all directions. From shock to acceptance, from being in a state of shock to being laid up. Am I going to live in a girl's body from now on? No, boo the body self-defash. All kinds of immortality and gods, please turn me back into a boy. Even though beautiful lusts are palpable, I still want to be a boy. I'm pretty desperate inside my heart felt than I was when I went up to the mountain to worship the gods during the year of my college entrance exams. If I'm tired, sleepiness sweeps over me, my eyelids gradually droop. I roll over and I suddenly notice that directly in front of me, my roommate, Loud Shan, is sitting on a chair staring straight at me. I instantly wake up with my frightened heart almost jumping out of my throat. Oh no, I've been discovered. Look at Loud Shan's questioning eyes. I've been thinking how to explain just as I'm about to say something. Loud Shan suddenly gets up. His movements are as stiff as a puppet. My breath stops for a split second. As if he's pulled by some mysterious force, Loud Shan opens the drinks on the table to drink them up. What on earth are all these weird things happening today? Immediately after that, coming over to me and lying himself down, Loud Shan sleeps right next to me as if he doesn't see me. I suddenly realize something. Is he sleepwalking? I shove Loud Shan aside, grab a hand and jab the ceiling.
哎呀，又怎么了？
Monkey picks over the bunk, starts to set Loud Shan beside me, then drops down quick. Shrink back and hide in corner, only see Monkey pull Loud Shan. God damn that slap!
咦？
你又梦游了，刚才爬上了我的床。
哎呦， 对不住啊。
没事儿，回去睡吧啊。
我脸怎么这么烫？
是你刚才自己摔下来的。
哦，好的好的，我想呢，咋这么疼？
God damn, why will you slap that strong in his face? God damn. I look at the mirror and I see still left girl's face. I haven't changed back to a boy. I don't know how long it is before I'm woken by a few knocks on the door. Who is it? Unstuck into your breath of color. Could be the class time now. Could it be Lao Shan or Xiaowang who forgot their textbooks? Before I can react, Monkey has already rushed in. Monkey carrying a bag of takeout runs up to me
蛋
giggling.
蛋，饿了吧？我给你带吃的。蛋蛋，以后啊，你就搁被窝里藏着，尤其是晚上的时候，我们都在啊。白天呢，你就一个人待在寝室，千万不要出门了啊！你放心，我好。
义父，
好了好了，别哭了啊，别哭了。
不是，我不想哭的，只是不知道为什么。
哎呦喂，怎么还变成爱哭鬼了？这是。
They chew blood into day 3. Knock at the door. More food.
锵锵，哈，嘿嘿嘿。
A bowl of lucifan spicy rice noodles in a snail broth with a pickled bamboo shot and a durian. Can't help but pinch my
臭
nose.
死了！滚滚滚！
又没说给你吃，我自己吃。
快出去！受不了这味道。
Then the 4th day passed, the 5th day. Look at the girl in the mirror, I choke with tears I can shed. I can only accept reality, but how am I supposed to live the rest of my life? I'm Maggie's sister girlfriend because that's the girlfriend. He has a girlfriend.
我是贾旭妹妹。
They stare at me thoughtfully. Just then, Monkey runs back with takeout in his hand. He looks at the scene in front of him and pretends to be calm.
这位是贾旭女朋友。
My heart goes cold. I knew this
不
would
是
happen.
吧？刚他不还说自己是？
搞错了，是女朋友。
The roommates look at us confused. Monkey and I blurt out explanation at the same
哎，
time.
搞错了，是女朋友。
猴子，其实他跟贾旭压根儿没关系吧？
一来没听说贾旭有妹妹啊，二来我都没女朋友，他怎么会交到女朋友？猴子，别解释了，我们都懂。
我们暂时可以帮你俩保密，不过你不应该对不起青莲。
Us at each other's right.
我跟猴子不是你们想的那样。其实我是贾旭的远房亲戚，我是他表妹。他最近回老家，正好我房子要到期了。听说你们学校这儿查的也不严，我就想着来凑合一下。当然，如果你们介意的话，我马上就走。
多大点事儿啊，表妹，住呗。你想住多久就住多久。
以后在这儿有什么需要尽管提。对了，你叫什么名字？
我跟表哥的小名一样，你们也叫我蛋蛋吧。
那么巧啊！你知道吗？我跟蛋蛋关系可好了。
Bullshit, Yo Wang is just a creep trying to hit on
然
girls.
后你就在这里安心待着。对了，水果吃吗？
Apple? Okay.
我新买的饼干可好吃了，你尝尝。
I watch them compete with each other. These two are tripping over themselves to be nice to a pretty girl. Isn't the bag of this guy I bought last time? I was wondering why it wasn't me, so this guy took it.
我不怎么吃零食哎，不过听说新街口的糖炒栗子很好吃呢。
Well, surely they won't even help me bring a meal from the canteen, and Shinchiyoko is over an hour away from
我
home.
这就去买。
Of course, I know what this fake gentle guy team that turned to Lao Shan and Xiaowang and flash a sweet smile in style of the female game stream I say in a delicate
谢
voice.
谢哦。
Of course.
这家的豆浆纯手工现磨，
这家日料店的刺身不错吧？
新出炉的炸鸡老香了。
When they are out, Monica and I kick back, legs up, and demolish the
那下
food,
回呢，就让他们多买几根鸡腿。
taking
哎，
advantage.
好说。
Funny thing, since I became a girl, we are somewhat closer. For a second there, it almost feels not so bad. Until one day I find a long and right and love light under my pillow. Dear egg, I've reworded this so many times ever since I decided that when I meet the girl I like, I look at the bed across from me. I know how Chang wrote this as I read sadness creeps in again. Even though we live in the same dorm and I've known each other for so long, I didn't know he had so many delicate emotions in his bones until today. It turns out that he had such a childhood and experience until I see the last sentence. I hope Aggie never comes back. Crap, a few years of roommate spice is less important than a crush on a girl. Lord Chang no for a few days. I crumple the love light into a ball and throw it into the rubbish bin. Of course. Okay. Play
等等
games.
干嘛？
你该洗澡了，身上头发都有味儿了。
I ran a hand through my hair, then bring my fingers to my nose and sniff. It's an indescribable smell, one I never want to smell again.
但我又不可能在男澡堂洗吧，而且这头发这么长，怎么洗啊？
你说什么呢？哎，算了，我先帮你洗头吧。再这样下去、啊，
Oh yeah,
你
that
头上
part
要长蘑菇
that
了。
is washing her
对
hair
了，你有帮女朋友洗过
in
头
the
啊？
dorm.
那咱就在寝室里洗吧，别出门了。
交给我。
Yeah, this part.
不是猴子，你确定这样洗吗？我咋觉得这么累呢？
哎呀，要求别这么高嘛，咱这又不是洗发店的条件，是吧？忍一忍就过去喽。你别乱动。哎，好点了不？
马龙，你们在干什么？
Yep, the girl standing in front of me is none other than Monkey's girlfriend, Kin Lian. It's all the rage of the charge, Kin Lian. I burn souls into
你竟敢
Monkey.
对不起我！亏我费尽心思 DIY 小熊装给你准备生日惊喜。
It's Monkey's birthday today.
事情不是你想的那样。
你知道我的名字？好啊，你还知三当三。
Lian lunged for me, but Monkey cuts her off. I duck behind him. Seeing Monkey chill me, Kin Lian's eyes go red. She genuinely hurt. Who'll have thought my lifelong bro's girlfriend will be jealous of me? Kin Lian, it's all my fault. We are still shoving when Monkey suddenly shouts.
苏阿姨来了，先别吵了，今年，我等下解释给你听。
哎，我怎么看见有只熊走进
Bear
来？
sneaking.
快跑，不能让阿姨看到这是女生。
We all afraid. I stab a finger toward the window, and he said, Kin
原
Lian.
路返回，
Kin Lian turns to walk back through, but I
得先
catch
把这
her.
身衣服脱了，不然不好走。
谁要你提醒？
She's know but her actions tell the truth. She slips out of the bed, so I tuck the zipper down for her. She shoots me a furious look, biting back
赶
and
紧
scolding.
走，我来拖延时间。
Killing Anna and I squeeze out the window side by side. We sprint across campus and find a duck into a quiet corner breathless. Monkey comes staring in. Now it's just three of us. Killing Ann looks between me and Monkey, eyes
猴
brimming.
子，我没想到你是这样的人。
I rush
秦
forward to
烈，你别难
explain.
过，我是蛋蛋啊。
蛋蛋，你怎么可能是蛋蛋？
他真是蛋蛋。
How are you gonna make her
我
believe?
又不是瞎子，你们就是存心欺负我。
哎，今年你还记得我们一起看《乱马1/2》吗？
At the name Hanma, Killing Ann actually
还有
reacts.
肯不法后街女孩。
I get that what monks do in the middle leads in those shows are like me. One day they just turn into girls. Kin Lian's hardcore attack who cosplays, cheats every con, convincing her with a name is our best bet. I step up, all those shut-in hours have to count for
还
something.
有，别当欧尼酱了，我要成为双马尾。
Killian lowers her hands, blinks and actually starts thinking. Monkey and I trade a look, nod, and drop our
以及
ace.
你的名字。
Okay. Stares me with straight face and suddenly starts to laugh.
蛋蛋，没想到你碰到了动漫，你才会发
With
生的事呀。
with an anime she
虽然还
believes.
得再消化下，但我暂且信你了。话说，你以后可以做我的一墨对。
说什么呢？我明明比你大，好不好？说实话，我觉得当女孩子还挺不容易的。
哎呀，没事儿，以后你有我，我就是你的好姐姐。
都说了我比你大。
对了，我平时不是在校外租房住嘛，最近忙着小组作业都没空过去。
She has a
给你住吧。
she has a place of camp that she barely uses. She rents basically.
秦恋，我住你寝室就行，要是把你家搞乱了，
是吗？想得美！别以为我不知道你在想啥，我可不能让你去占其他女生便宜。
No. It's like saying, dude, your intentions are way too obvious.
青莲，你快带蛋蛋走吧，我下午还有课呢。
好，回头联系。
We reach our boiler follower E. Damn, our room's treated like a price at display. Every corner screams care and detail. Compared to my candle of a dorm, this is heaven. I'm still taking it in when Kellyanne walks over.
蛋蛋，要不你先去洗个澡吧，你身上真的好臭哦。
I snap out of it and blurt.
好，
In the bedroom, Kellyanne gets my hair up and twists it to a bun, then picks up one out from a lineup of
这个
bottles.
是香氛型沐浴露，保证你洗的香香的。
我一男的用这干嘛？
你忘了自己现在是女孩子啦？
Girl, when I hear this word, a million wild words gallop through my
好
mind.
啦，
Fuck.
快去洗香香了，等你哦。
Kellyanne smiles sweetly at me, closes the bathroom door, and leaves. Now I'm alone, and for some reason I suddenly feel empty. To be honest, I thought I've gotten used to interacting with everyone as a girl these past few days. The thought of having to face my current body head on makes me feel a little bit afraid. So I clearly have the opportunity to see a girl's body up close, but deep down I don't feel the excitement I once felt. All I feel is a searching wave of bitterness. Who I'm say sorry to,
没什么，没什么。
saying sorry to herself or to himself. This body's still tricky, gotta take it step by step. Let's start with the upper half, easy. Example, orange. Next, the lower half.
又怎么了，蛋蛋？
没什么。
Just like that, once you've seen it, there's not much to it. If I had to describe how I feel, it's kind of bland. I'll better take a proper bath to wash off the bad luck and stench from the past few days. Speaking of stench.
是秦莲叫我用的。
Oh, more, and more.
怎么那么多泡泡？
If I'm done washing, step out of the room and smell my arms and hands. It really does smell good. Why didn't I think to use this stuff when I was a guy?
秦莲，能不能拿件干净的衣服给我？
拿了呀，那条粉色睡裙就是给你的。
啊？
For me, I look at pink dress and I can't believe it's for me. I pick it up shakily. Hair girls' clothes really made with so little fabric. People who don't know any better might think the merchants are shortchanging them. No, that's not the point. How could I wear such a feminine clothes? It's a disgrace. I calm down and try to sound as calm as
秦
possible.
莲，能不能拿个 T 恤、衬衫啥的给我？
可是睡衣我只有裙子了耶，你先试试看合不合身嘛。
I have to wear skirts. Closing my eyes, I put it on. Once I have the skirt on, I slowly open my eyes and look in the mirror. I'm stunned for a second. Long hair down to her waist, big watery eyes, and a pink delicate dress. Damn, this type of girl always been my absolute favorite, but they never even glanced my way, and now I've actually turned into my favorite type of girl. I open the bathroom door and walk slowly into the living room. Kellyanne looks shocked when he sees me. I'm a little embarrassed, but part of me is actually happy. Kellyanne flirts around me like a kid with a new doll.
你太可爱了，
怎么了？
蛋蛋，你的皮肤 好像有点干。
干就干呗。
这怎么行？美白的、清洁的、保湿的。哎，找到了，你用补水面膜就好了。
不用，来点大宝就行。
蛋蛋，你现在是女孩子了，身为女孩子呢，一定要把自己收拾得精致得体。而且你现在这么好看，我一定要把你照顾好。蛋蛋，小心走光哦。
I'm starting to look down, I almost have a lot of motherfucker, so I will put down my legs, move my skirt, and look at the green line with
抱
embarrassment.
歉，
当女孩子呢，得随时注意形象。
下回我穿裤子不就得了？
可是蛋蛋，我总觉得你会喜欢上穿裙子的。
啊？
女人的直觉。对了，你饿吗？要不我去搞点吃的，先垫垫。
哎呀，洗个苹果就行。
Can't help but think about killing us. I know I am a rough old guy. How could I wearing a skirt? But I do look really good in that dress today. But I was thinking, there's no way I would love to wear a skirt. Thinking about it, I suddenly realized Kinlian hasn't come up. It's taking her forever to wash an
秦
apple.
莲，你忙什么呢？还不出来？
来了来了。
With a tray in her hand, I just stared straight at the
这
plate
有
of
苹
fruit.
果，竟然还切成片。
难不成你想直接啃？
从小到大我都是这么吃的。唉，我总算是知道你们女孩子为什么吃东西前喜欢拍照了，这也太好看了吧！
Like, what else is this? This is cake. And this drink. Peanut butter.
我操，真好吃！
好吃你就多吃点呀。来，我们干一杯。
Oh, it doesn't say what is the drink.
秦莲，这是什么饮料？怎么这么好喝？
我刚煮的牛奶，
Boiled milk with
里面
head
放了
dates,
红
cinnamon,
枣、
goji
桂
berries.
圆、枸杞、黑糖、玫瑰花干，很不稀缺的，对女孩子身体好。你多喝一些。
So basically it's milk like I said. It was a milk but head dates, I don't know what it means. Head dates, cinnamon, goji berries, brown sugar and dried rose.
你怎么哭了？
Why rose?
秦莲，谢谢你。这么比的话，我以前简直生活在难民营里。
好了好了，毕竟是女孩子嘛，往后要学会照顾自己。面膜应该好了，拿下来吧。
可是上面还有很多精华，这不是浪费吗？
哎呀，无所谓啦，面膜敷15分钟左右就行了。停，你得自下而上，轻轻把它取下来。
啊？
为了防止毛孔被拖拽，减少皮肤下垂和皱纹的产生。
Woman, I bite my tongue and do as I can say. She hands me a
现
face
在把
towel.
脸擦干净。
遵命。
Killian snorts a laugh. I wipe my face clean and I'm about to flop back on the couch when she pulls a bottle of lotion from the drawer.
还没完呢，再抹点乳液。
不用，今天护肤护够了。
蛋蛋，
Killian takes the lotion and looks at me with
皮
puppy
肤
eyes.
需要锁水，不然之前都白忙活了。
I'm starting to get a little impatient, but seeing Killian's serious face, I don't want to make her sad, so I take the lotion and put some on my face.
真挺滋润。
你再照镜子看看。
Killian next time brings me a mirror. I look at myself. My skin's fair and moisturized. I better looking than
秦
before.
莲，谢谢你这么照顾我。
小意思啦。
哎呦，疼！
蛋蛋，你头发怎么都打结了？
Scratch my hair randomly.
这坨草一直不知道该怎么打理，寝室里也没个梳子。
你一直没梳过，难怪了。算了。
In front of me, Killian combs my hair carefully. The frizzy, messy hair immediately becomes unmanageable, but there's still a lot of knots. It's really tough
疼
for
了跟我
Killian.
说啊。
我皮糙肉厚，不疼。
The next day, Killian pulls
哎呦
her.
疼！
蛋蛋，你要是嫌批发麻烦， 在夹的时候可以扎起来，这样就不会乱了。你会用皮筋吗？
I shake my head. Killian sits in front of me and shows me how to tie my hair with a hair tie. I copper step by step and nail ponytail fast. It's a little frizzy, but it still looks good. I grin at the mirror. Then Killian somehow produces a pink bow and clips it in my
蛋
bangs.
蛋，你现在可是万人迷了呀！
Me, I stare at the girl in the mirror, a little dazed. Not long ago I was a forgettable guy, now I'm a pretty girl. I don't know whether to be upset or relieved. After that, I crash at Killian's place. She and Monkey drop from by time to time. Sometimes Monkey takes over the kitchen. Killian teaches me how eyeshadow colors, shares skincare tricks, and shows me different makeup looks. Golden brown earthtone eyeshadow is good for daily makeup. Staring at your phone in the dark house spots. Green contact lens. Sweet Asian's best. And don't cross my legs so much, it will make my legs look weird. Killian taught me all these weird random facts. Now I'm Killian exclusive model, helping her bring all kinds of quirky, creative outfits ideas to life. There's the pure and cute look, the sexy and charming look, the mature older sister look. But sometimes I'm scared the daylight out of Monkey.
哪来的妖精啊？
where, where will this goblin come from?
是老孙一棒！
Once Monkey said this, I don't even have to do anything. Killian immediately swipes out her savage girlfriend style, puts Monkey in his place. Watching them fool around, laughing and joking, I catch a whiff of that sweet love scent. Soon I start to go to school, little by little in class, every time the teacher calls
贾
out.
诩，
I don't know who's the guy's voice. I understand this trick should be easy to see through, but somehow maybe I'm too good at faking it, or the teacher's just being nice. I get away with it every time. But I still get a little awkward when I run into Lao Chen and Xiang Wang. Those two look at me like they are struck gold, eyes
蛋蛋
shining.，
你怎么不住我们寝室了？你现在住哪儿？
抽空我们聚一波呗，好长时间没见你了。
Bullshit, I saw you in
蛋
class
蛋，
yesterday.
走，食堂吃饭去。
Faker Killian steps in to fend off these two clinging guys. I grab Killian's arm like a lifeline and head to the canteen with Monkey and Killian. After that, three of us often hang out on campus and get along great. But at the rental place, most of the time I'm alone. It's nice though, ordering takeout, beer and skewers. Staying up late gaming, way more free than the dorm. Even if I play till 2 or 3 in the morning, no roommates mock me. I can even get back to my old job. I make a hard gesture to the camera. Yep, you see that right. I'm back to my old job, like live streaming games, and now I'm a beautiful girl just like I wanted. Hehe, this time I'm definitely cracking up. Top 10. Pretty girl streaming grows fast. In no time the viewer count
哥哥
spikes.
们，欢迎来到蛋蛋的游戏直播间哦！
I'm not sweating the gameplay like before, now I mind the camera more. 45 degrees top to slim the face, warm color temp for the softer skin. I can even throw around on purpose, and then I switch to a cutesy baby
哥哥们
voice.
要给我鼓励哦！
Whoa, it works! Little rockets, grand cannons, the gifts for the sender, an ID called Sighing at the Sun. Generous, I've streamed forever, never seen gifts this pricey. It hit me all at once. Thinking of the days no one watching me, my eyes sting. I'm about to cry again. I immediately pull out the t-shirt and wipe my tears. What I didn't expect is that the comment section goes even wilder. Gift starts flooding the screen because I'm crying. Netizens feel bad for me, encourage me, send me more love. Totally unexpected. I can't help but cheer inside, but out loud I immediately thank them
谢
sweetly.
谢哥哥们的火箭。
Of course I can't forget the top supporter, Sighing at the Sun. Got to give him a
谢
shout
谢
out.
望洋星探哥哥的礼物哦。
Stream casually these days make more than a year of my past efforts. And my fan count skyrocketing. It's already broken through. Is this right? 1,000, 3,000, 5,000. Threshold for me to be more popular. Yay!
今天就到这里喽，大家晚安。
I turn off the live stream and stretch. Today, Sign at Sun sent me a Ferrari. Since I started streaming, this guy sent gifts worth 10,000 diamonds. This guy really likes me. Every day he's at first in live room, stays till I end stream, and sends tons of expensive gifts. Having such a diehard fan is great. However, when I think about the hyperbole that the person on the outside is a shut-in like I used to be, or a lazy guy who just lies around at home, I lose interest. I shut the laptop, sip some beer, and flop on the couch. At this rate, could I go viral? I mean, I look good for now. I look good now. And the follower count's flying here. The doorbell rings suddenly. Must be a takeaway. I open the door to get takeaway and suddenly see a familiar figure. Hu Young. She stiffens like I might rush over for her WeChat and heads upstairs. I throw without thinking, why is she here? Her silhouette slips around the car and vanishes. She's carrying a convenience store bag. Judging by the time, it's right after class. Does she live here too? Dun-dun-dun. Didn't expect this ever since I became a girl. I keep running to who young. Guess she lives in Kiliang building too. Are we upstairs, downstairs, neighbor now? I keep feeling her eyes on me. Could she be the kind of girl who's into girls? Cut it out. Stop fantasizing way out of your league. My sleep schedule been flipped lately. No wonder I'm having dumb thoughts. Whatever, anything's possible in dreams. The door clicks, I blink awake. It's Kilian loaded down with bags.
秦莲，你来了。
蛋蛋，你又熬夜了。
You need to live stream every day.
忙着搞事业呢，最近我的粉丝数涨得可厉害了。
恭喜你啊！不过再忙也要照顾好自己。
Kilian adopts her bags, scoops up cans, tissues, kebab sticks, tosses them in the bin, and props the throw pillow back on the couch. Watching her bustle around, something suddenly feels off. The room is much messier than when I arrive. I quickly help clean up.
不好意思啊，秦莲。
没事儿，只是我和猴子最近忙，没办法及时过来打扫了哟。
哎呀，回头我自己就给收拾好。
另外提醒你，一个人在家要注意安全。我听说附近有个独居女孩被人分尸丢到了下水道。
What? Kilian shivers but doesn't
这
scare
就
at
看
it.
到，
这是啥？
阻门器，
Door jammer.
晚上睡觉的时候放在门后边，没人能从外边推开门。
Huh. Seeing me being so careless, Kilian plops down on the couch and goes off on a safety
你每
lecture.
天出行记得不要老走同一条路线，不然被有心人盯上，很容易通过你的行踪对你下手。
秦莲，你当拍悬疑片呢？
I respect Kilian
别
looks
不当
serious.
回事儿。蛋蛋，你记不记得我之前其实是住另外一个小区的？
对啊，
知道我为什么搬来这里吗？
Kilian did move on, so I've been to where all complex before. The conditions were no worse than here, and it was closer to the
你
school.
怕被同学看到，怀疑你和猴子同居。
才不是！之前出了一件事儿，我怕你担心，一直都没跟你说。不过这事儿，猴子清楚。
什么事儿？
我说了，你可别害怕啊！
午夜凶铃和咒怨我都没怕过。
I was scared of Ringu Archie the Grudge. The ring, right? That must be the ring. This one, it's the Grudge, right? But it has this name,
那
Juon.
我可就说了，之前住在那边的时候，有天啊，我看天气预报说会下雨，所以在上学之前呢，就把房间里面所有的门窗都关好了。等我放学回来，却发现窗边的地毯上有一滩水渍。我走之前明明都关好了窗的，雨水绝对不可能透过窗进来，而雨是才下的。
有人开窗进来了，那会儿就在你家里。之后呢？你怎么逃出来的？
当时我吓得直冒冷汗，要是门还开着的话，我可以直接跑，但是我已经把门关了。这个时候我要是再开门跑，肯定会被躲在房间里的人知道我发现他了。他要是追上来，我肯定躲不过。就在我愣在那儿不知道该怎么办的时候，猴子一个电话打来，让我去吃宵夜。你都不知道，那一刻我简直爱死猴子了。开门撒丫子就跑，还把鞋都跑丢了。见到猴子后，立刻就报了警，第二天就搬家了。后来才知道，那个坏人老早就开始跟踪我了，摸清了我的行动路线，趁我即将放学的时候溜进来，预谋不轨。
Kilian looks still terrified. She speaks emotion. I immediately pour a glass of water and it
好
works.
险啊，秦莲，你算是逃过一劫了。感谢猴子，感谢猴子。不过这么重要的事儿，你怎么从来没提过？
因为其实这是我自己刚才瞎编的
啊！
不过这真的有可能会发生在我们身上。我就是给你提个醒，平时我也常看这类的论坛，女孩子一个人住就得小心点儿。
I need to be careful because we live stream.
所以你搬到这里来，真
I
是
don't know
怕
if
觉
they
得
can
是同居
find
啊。
your address like that. I'm gonna be honest.
少插科打诨。
But that guy
看
that
了
gives a
论
lot
坛
of
上别人
money.
的经历，总是有些害怕的。这个小区呢，是我考察过周边最安全的了。不过，附近竟然出现了什么分尸案，搞不好也是早就被人盯上了。一想到这就担心你。
你知道为什么老听到凶杀案啥的吗？因为现在媒介太发达了，其实这种事件很稀少。
就算是这样，你也一定要记得我说过的话。
哎，好了好了。
Then closes her package and slips into the back room.
来，我帮你挂几件衣服在阳台。
Killian takes out some man's clothes from her bag. These are monkeys, aren't they? She walks to the bag, takes out a few monkeys, and hangs the new
这是
ones.
干嘛？
单身独居女性最容易被坏人盯上，家里必须要有男人的存在感。老挂同样几件也不行，换上新的，不容易露马脚。
To make like there's a man living with her. It's me. I thought the clothes hanging on the bottom were monkeys after wash, but it turns out that was all Killian's misdirection. That's throughout full method acting. Kind of overkill though. It's not that got there. Are you serious? Killian even brings a few pairs of monkeys beat up
这几双鞋我
sneakers.
搁门口啦。
秦莲，没事儿的，公寓楼道到处都是监控，安全着呢。
有警察不还是有人犯罪？你不是女孩子不知道。
This little girl just made up a story to follow me. I thought I go along with it on service. I feel warm in my heart and really appreciate what she's done for me. But hurry up and send Killian away. After all, live stream time is coming soon.
秦莲，我绝对小心谨慎，非必要不出门，晚上天黑前就到家。行了，
这还差不多。
Killian finally finishes packing and leaves. I can start today's game live stream. Hurry up and turn on the computer. Chat's buzzing as always. Everyone's been waiting for a long time. Now I feel more and more like a star surrounded by people every day. Time to say hi to
哥哥
everyone.
们好哦，蛋蛋又和大家见面啦。
I don't even think this is cheesy. This trick works on a treat on the taco fans. Acting cute, being coquettish, soft and sweet. I've mastered it all now. In business terms, it's actually grasping fans' needs. But my number of fans doesn't seem to be growing these days. It even drops a few occasionally, like hitting a bottleneck. Strange, what's going wrong? Never mind, hurry up and start playing the game. But as I play, I suddenly note something strange. Where is sighing at the sun? My top donor, my meal ticket, my benefactor. Why isn't he here today? This is unusual, but very unusual. Could something have happened to him? He's spent quite a lot of money on me recently. Did his wife find out? Suddenly, I see a message from Science Sun flashing in my private message. Speak of the devil, but it's always been one for action, only sending gifts without chatting. Why today? You are a boy who turned into a girl, right? Watch yourself. The words in front of me eat like a boulder, making my heart thump wildly. I sat there dumbfounded for a long time, unable to cope. My heaviest secrets being laid bare like this. The feeling is scarier than the stalker incident Killian mentioned earlier. Who on earth is this top donor? How does he know my secret? My hands are shaking. I finally managed to type a line. Who are you? The top donor sends a message. You'll find out someday. Saying it, Sun logs out quickly. I stared at this message, distracted, thinking that the person behind the screen is hiding in the crowd. He's in the dark, and I'm in the light. I get goosebumps all over. At this point, chat's full of clueless viewers still spamming start. How can I continue playing? I will put on a
抱歉各
conference.
位，我突然有事，改天再见。
I killed the stream, heart pounding. I tried to steady myself. Don't panic at all. Let me sort out the situation. This top donor followed me a long time ago. He must have found out my identity early on. But only Monkey, Killian, and the genealogist at the school infirmary know about my transformation. It can't be Monkey or Killian. Could it be the genealogist? Thinking of that middle-aged aunt who seems kind of on service but secretly watch my live streams every day, playing games with me and constantly sending me rockets and Ferraris. The image is too much, my mind is in a mess. But she doesn't look like someone who plays games or surfs to the internet, not to mention having to go to work every day. This top owner's sketch is clearly the same as mine, staying up all night. Could it be, as Killian says, someone has been targeting me for a long time? I'm being followed. From the moment I became a girl, everything that happened afterwards, all my experience, there's always been a pair of eyes watching me silently from somewhere unknown. I'm like a lamb to the slaughter, tied from the shadows. Just thinking about it makes my scalp tingle. In the end, I reach a conclusion. This top donor must be lurking around me. I realize something. Yank every curtain shut. Then I check the room over and over for hidden cameras, but even though I almost take the place apart, I find nothing. Feeling upset, my phone rings at this moment.
还得去上课。
I hesitate and sigh and get up. I put on a mask and hat, cover myself from head to toe, then carefully open the door, look around and seeing no abnormalities, quickly go out and go downstairs. Walking on the road, every person passing by feels suspicious. The cleaner sweeping the floor with head down, security guard pretending to read newspaper, the passing couple, the guy's eyes are staring straight at me over his girlfriend's shoulder. Even a Wang, the dog, walking towards me. I'm distracting class so much so that
贾诩，
Monkey elbows me, I snap back.
到，
怎么了？
See Monkey confused face, just give a right
没事
smile.，
可能昨晚没睡好吧。
These days I can't live normally anymore. Everywhere I go I feel someone is following or watching me. On the path I always feel someone behind me, but when I turn around there's nothing. On the stairs I always feel someone tiptoeing behind me, but when I turn around there's nothing. Walking the school corridor, well, caught you at last. The figure behind me kept following me. I turn around in a
死
rage.
跟踪狂，别他妈跟着我！
The student advice is right in front of me, stunned.
你哪个专业的？
导员，我错了。
Total mix up, I tuck tail and scurry off, eyeing the corner to catch my breath. My luck is really the worst. At this moment, a hand pats on my shoulder. I jump right and dodge like
谁？
lightning.
我
It's Monk and
怎么一
Kilian.
副疑神疑鬼的表情？
I dare not tell about my experience, so I pretend to
最
be
近
calm.
熬夜打游戏，体虚，
一个人注入一方非自我，是不是还挺开心？
确实挺开心的。
I look up beyond the server, but I'm panicking inside. I make an excuse and leave quickly. Now I use the door stop every night. I thought I've been searching for stuff about stalks all day recently too. Unsurprised, I find that all those with similar experience are girls, being followed after working late at night, having cameras installed in their homes. Not only that, there are other various experiences, encountering an exhibitionist in the park during the day, being sexually harassed on the bus, having someone spike my drink on a date. I never thought being a girl would involve so many messy things. You don't know a girl's hardships until you become one. Now I finally understand Kilian's warning. I start thinking online, there's always a way, time to get crafty. Now I'm a weak little girl, so I must learn to protect myself. Extra hot, number 5 chili oil, grow by 10 yuan cheaper. Sturdy aluminum spray bottle, 8 each, plus wasabi, garlic, onion, alcohol, medicated balm. Loaded with the nasty stuff, if anyone comes for me, I'll wreck him. But I end up knocking myself first. Onion tears, garlic fingers in my eyes, chili oil everywhere. The kitchen turns into hell. I finished this DI pepper spray today. Put a funnel on the spray bottle, carefully pour in chili oil, do it slowly, otherwise it will easily spill. Then pour in garlic and onion juice. Add the remaining ingredients. Twist the cap, egg is pepper spray, it's done. Putting the homemade anti-wolf spray in my bag, I suddenly feel much safer. Don't let me run into you or you are dead. Sitting in class absent-mindedly, it's already 9 o'clock, it's an evening class today, otherwise I'll be home by now. So wait, in there they study until 9 o'clock of the night? Jesus. Seeing that private matter, make sure to get home before dark. When will class end? The class feels like it's dragging on forever.
今天咱们课就到这里。
I didn't hear a word the teacher say earlier, only these sentences. Thank goodness. I rush out of classroom, but Kilian is waiting
蛋
at the door.
蛋，今天太晚了，我们送你回去吧。
是啊，
They're really my best friends, so touched, but it's a long way to go back and forth, and I have the anti-wolf spray with me. I've troubled them too much recently, so
没事
better not.，
我能醒，先走了哈。
I walk away pretend nothing's wrong. Like, for me, the class when I went to school, like, it will be always like 6, the latest will be 6 o'clock. But then pass it like to 4 or 5. Of course, you need to be on school at 8 a.m. I walk alone towards Kilian's apartment. The streets are dark, only the convenience store is still lit. The shadows of tree branches stretch over the road, clawing like ghosts, following close, looking particularly scary. I should have had Monkey and Kilian walking back. Regret it. I quickly slip into the alley. After a few steps, suddenly hear a bang behind me, the sound of something falling. I immediately turn around. An abandoned trash can has fallen over, but there's clearly a figure hiding in the shadow. I suck in a breath. Shit, am I being tailed? Heart pound, I keep walking like nothing's wrong. What to do? Anxious, I spot the corner and duck on a side. Hunker down, I pull out the pepper spray. I brace at the corner, ready to nail this grip. At the moment, the sound of his footsteps is getting closer. I clutch the anti-wolf spray, tighter and tighter. Suddenly, a hand rests on my shoulder from behind. What are you up to, little girl?
我操！
Fuck a plant. I scream in fright, never expected these spots to be on guard. I immediately take the anti-wolf spray and spray it, but the pervert grabs my wrist and easily snatches it away. Yeah, I'm a weak little girl now. How can I take him on?
还挺聪明的嘛，可惜呀、
It takes a look at the anti-spray, throws it on the ground disdainfully. No, I can't just wait to be victimized. So I copy the move from TV drums and kick him right where it counts. As expected, with the drums are allies, this guy dodges easily, then pulls me into his arms. I feel sick, but try my best to
你
stay
是
calm.
望洋兴叹，对不对？
什么望洋兴叹？想望洋？这就让你望望。
So it's not the guy from the stream, huh? Damn, always someone is this disgusting. You scum are not even worth of being described with derogatory words. Oh, am I going to lose my virtue today? Just thinking about it makes my scalp tingle. I trying to break free.
老子跟你拼了！
This dog must have noticed I'm different from ordinary girls.
真刺激！
I never thought this guy will get even more excited, gripping me tighter. Now my hands, arms, and legs are firmly held down. The pervert pulls me, hauls me toward the back of the alley. Suddenly, his whole body jerks, his grip loosens. I seize the opening and rip free.
我的眼睛啊！我的眼睛！
啥了吧唧，赶紧擦擦。
She blind herself. Ah!
干杯！
Good thing who Yang stepped in. Close call. Little cops took him to think I invite her over. I thought she'd be aloof and decline, but she said yes right away. Looking at who Yang opposite me, I realized she's not only beautiful but has beautiful heart too. Although I almost got harassed by that pervert tonight. Getting to know who Yang is the best surprise since I became a girl. To be polite, I mind my manners, try not to give myself away, but my eyes are still red from the
今天
spray.
真是谢谢你了。
As I say this, tears fall from my irritated eyes, so it looks like I'm about to cry. Hu Yang sighs and hands me
以
a
后得
t-shirt.
小心，当女儿不容易，不注意就会遇到几个瘪散，处死。
The school beauty actually swears. Not only that, she got zero image baggage, gulping down a whole bottle of beer in one go. Then she picks up a big kebab, takes a huge bite, her mouth stuffed full, eating happily, not even bothering to wipe the hole from the corner of her mouth. Then an absolute
看
thunderstorm.
我做啥？你吃啊！
好。
I can't help staring, so that's the real Hu Yang. I see on the surface bold and fury in private, adorable contrast. It seems I can be friends with her. After all, I'm a man at heart, the real
你还不
one.
认识我吧？我叫……
我知道，你叫蛋蛋儿，
What? She
你
knows
在
me.
游戏直播圈挺火的，现在算是网红了。
So Yang has watched my live streams, how embarrassing. To be honest, I overdid the
一
kid
般
job.
到这儿得有1个月了。
是啊，你竟然也住这儿，我们真有缘。
Hu Yang suddenly puts down the kebab, looking at me
其实
meaningfully.
今晚我们不是偶然遇到的，
啊？
我就是因为你才搬到这儿的。
Because of me, this sudden statement makes me flatter. Hu Yang seems a bit drunk, swaying as she leans closer little by little. Getting near, getting closer, more and more. I can see Yang's sunny face up close, her slightly tipsy, blur of eyes staring at me. My heart is pounding. Putting it all together, it suddenly hits me. Could it be that she's been secretly protecting me? A thought comes to me. I think Hu Yang likes me. Huh. Could it be that I accidentally become popular with both genders? I'm thinking about how to break the awkwardness. Hu Yang plops down beside me and kicks one leg over the
我
other.
就是王阳兴叹。
It was easy to understand that she was sighted. So.
啊！
She was like, what? It's a girl. So basically, she was right. Like, this girl likes girls, right? Of course, she doesn't know that we are a guy. And I imagine saying at son was Hu Yang, the one who's had me on edge for days. And I'm near losing my mind. I jumped up from the
你怎么
couch.
知道我之前是男的？
Compared to my panic, Hu Yang stays eerily calm, then drops an even bigger
我有
bombshell.
经验，我之前也是男的。
What? This shocking news hits me like a sledgehammer. My lips part, but no sound comes out. Hu Yang clearly startled my reaction. Or it's over. No idea where she picked up this trick, but she pinched my field thumb hard. I yelp and push her
我死
away.
吧，吓傻了！操你妈的，疼死老子了！
Maybe my reaction gives me away because Hu Yang smirks slightly.
不装了。
I look at Hu Yang, the campus icon, try to wrap my head around the fact that she used to be a guy. Even rough, manly bloke. Most guys at school still have the hots for her. My mind is in a total
这事儿
mess.
我得消化下。
其实知道有人跟你同病相怜，你应该高兴才是。
I calm down, she's right, we are two of a kind. A flicker of relief warms me, knowing I found a fellow sufferer. Besides, she stayed with me today, she can't be a bad person.
那你还知道些什么？
我还知道咱俩这事儿都是我是神搞的鬼。
So, she was tricked by I am God. Okay. Hu Yang suddenly
你
leans in
在和
close.
我是神的对战中用不正当手段了吧？
我操，你们怎么这么没用？
Yep. So basically, he was a guy, right? Played games and probably was a cheat, right?
发现你了，
And turned into a girl.
我的确用了点小手段。你也开外挂？
差不多吧。中考后的那个暑假，我在一次线下拳皇比赛
King
遇
of
到了我是
Fighters.
神。
So she wasn't on a shoot, it was on a fighting
那
game.
家伙长啥样？
戴着帽子、口罩，根本看不清长相。我跟他从商务干到虾务，虾务干到万上，盘盘数，尼玛真没面子。最后我气不过，上去直接揍了他一顿。当天
So
晚上回来，
she saw
我
him.
还做了个奇怪的
He
梦。
那枚硬币我也见过。
有点意思，难道是什么关键信息？
不知道啊。
唉，反正第二天醒来，我就发现自己变成了女娃。从那之后，我就一直在寻找我是谁。
So he's been for
希望能变。
a girl for a long time. Hu Yang tells the story and I get the keys. He's becoming a girl. His name is the game tournament that I'm God joined. He watched my stream that night that turned into a girl. When he saw I'm God lost, he realized the streamer me must have cheated and will soon turn into a girl by I am God. So he started to investigate, figured out I was the streamer that day. His cool mate tag and began secretly
所以
following.
当初和猴子在校医院偶遇你，住进公寓后发现你也住这里，包括在游戏直播中被频繁打赏。
对，这一切都是为了确认你就是贾旭，并找机会认识一下。
Can't help but smile bitterly. Life's full of surprise. I used to think Hu Yang was an untouchable goddess, someone I'll never even talk to, but turns out she's been scheming to meet me
你
all
查
along.
我是神这么多年，那家伙住哪儿？姓甚名谁？有线索不？
For years? So many years? Jesus Christ.
没有，6年了，一无所获。
He's been a girl for 6 years? Jesus. Hu Yang picks up the beer on the table and downs it in one go. I can feel his frustration. It's clear he wants to turn back more than I do. After all, he has few friends, cold to guys, isn't from girls, always alone. His bitterness must have no one to hear. 6 years of chasing I am God with knowledge. It's no wonder he's close to
这个
despair.
身体虽然好看，可是我受够了，每天都有莫名其妙的男人想认识我、联系我。要不是我摆出高冷样子，能被纠缠烦死。而且我想回到曾经的生活，所以无论如何，我都要变回男人。
Hu Yang squeezes the can, trying to crush it. If she were still a guy, no problem, but now it barely danced. She notes too. She flings the can to the floor. I finally get why she's so icy. It keeps the creeps away. No wonder she looks like a girl, but inside she's still herself. Watching him, I start to worry about myself. I'm gradually getting used to this body, figuring out how to get by, even seeing its perks, but what about the future? How do I live like this? How do I face my family, my classmates, my teachers? Am I going to lose Eggy forever? Hu Yang's appearance reminds me to face reality, and that going back might be possible. I suddenly feel bold and throw an arm around Hu Yang's
肯
shoulders.
定能回去的，咱们一起努力。
Hu Yang looks at me, a hair relieved smile crossing his face. That's when I remember
正
something.
好，
I know, Hu Yang gets up and walks out the door. In the quiet night, drunken days, I played these events. Life's playing one hell of a joke on me. I, an ordinary middle college student, full of surprise now. God even found me a partner. Not even TV dramas there to make this up. I knock at the door. Must be who young back. I
我
open
房子
it.
要到期了，以后和你一块儿住。
什么？不行，这里不是我的。
大老爷们儿别支支吾吾的，还想变回去不？我告诉你，只有在游戏中正大光明战胜我是神，才能变回去。我打游戏掉包了，我跟你不行的。
What this I am God popped up in Ballshit Strike most recent. We start there for close. Hu Yang looks unarguable, striding into the aisles. Let's be real, after all these years, he must have a way more experience dealing with I'm God than me. In that case, I swallowed the words. The house actually Kilian's. In that, this house actually Kilian. Kilian, sorry, but this is about my future happiness. I'll explain later.
行，那你就暂时住这儿吧。
Damn, I regret it as soon as I say it. Hu Yang snore is like an old train roaring down tracks at night. Sometimes as low as thunder, sometimes slow rumble. I cover my ears with my hands and appeal, but it's useless. Despite Hu Yang's slim build, he seems to have a huge lung capacity. It's like he stops breathing mid-sleep and then BOOM! A loud snore. Probably kept that from his guy days. I finally found a pair of earplugs in the drawer. Now I can finally sleep soundly. But the tragedy has just begun. His snore is just a pre-fatal bugle. Yu Yang rolls over in a flash, snatching most of the quilt, then creeps towards, silently, eating me toward the edge of the bed. I'm about to fall off. Enough is
吴洋
enough.
洋，给我睡好了。
Only something else is in the heavy night. I turn my head, watching the stunning Yu Yang snore, and suddenly his finger picks his nose. Oh god. I get up and go to soft sleep.
蛋蛋起床，饿了。
I'm woken by Yu Yang's voice, watching him strut around the
这
car machine.
啥都没得呀。
I yawn
柜子
sleepily.
里应该还有几袋方便面，煮了吃了吧。
Soon Yang plops down next to me, tossing me a pack of instant noodles. Before I can react, he tears open his own
你干
pack.
嘛？要干吃啊？
Hu Yang whips an elbow into my gut. Hu Yang downs it down, just pours hot water from the thermos into the pack, folds the top a few times, and there, done, it's soaking. I stare dumbfounded. Cover, no dish to wash. I copy him right away, making my own instant noodles. With Hu Yang help, beating I'm God feels just around the corner. I'm full of confidence, but to my surprise, Yu Yang's way too wild when playing games.
今儿把你给我锤死！Yes！
不行，键盘2000。使不得，这是我朋友的杯子。不行，这是限量版。
Jesus. Hu Yang has no choice but to throw the empty instant noodle pack on the floor, stamping on it like mad. He's clearly furious, but it looks like a little girl throwing a tantrum, kind of funny. But the next second it's not funny at all. Hu Yang seems to see something on the match board, maybe his teammates sending concerned message.
丢你！警告你这几只疯狗别逼逼赖赖！妈的，掉你爹，掉你妈，掉你姐夫和姑爹！要是在跟前，老子飞起来就是2耳光，把你24打飞，飞回墙上弹回来，再打到你脸上。到时候哭的鼻脓口水，才晓得求老子饶你一命！妈的，都给我等着！
Jesus. Somehow in this moment I even start feeling sorry for I'm God. He must have gotten it bad that day. Hu Yang stormed venting after the tirade. Honey stats, mind blowing. All that flashy moves, scored 0-15. So who's carrying you again? Let's be real, she needs me to beat I am God.
啊？你这……
So basically he's bad at gaming.
哎，我看过你直播，我知道你厉害。那你教我啊？你是不知道我学习能力有多强。
Faced with Yu Yang, I finally cave. After all, we are both in the same boat.
啰
But
啰嗦嗦，你这老是咋当的？又输了。
total noob, lose and believes me. She's mad, but it comes off like pouting. I still walk her through the attack road step by step. Lucky there aren't many classes this semester. Wu Yang and I get to price every day. Under my guidance, he improves visibly, teachable indeed. I even feel a sense of achievement. Now we are both up early and up late, throwing ourselves into finding I'm God. Hu Yang is motivated and generous. She's always treating me, spoiling her coach. Life's been good. But none of us noticed the change in the house. In the house? getting dirty.
我买的啤酒炸鸡到了啊，
你去拿。
一起。
说好在我的指导下，你赢了一盘就去拿外卖。上盘你不是赢了吗？
那是你在旁指挥的，不算我自己赢。我现在急需进步，别让屁颠大的碎事儿耽误老子正事儿。
I have to get up to get taken out. Open down delivery guy immediately covers his nose, stops to fall and runs. What's going on? I watch him flee
你
confused.
瓜怂，神经兮兮嘞！
I'm picking up his slang now, but I'm not as good. Definitely can't hit as hard as Yang. I take the takeout, go start and run, suddenly get why delivery guy ran. Jesus.
家里是不是该收拾一下了？
收拾，家不就该这样？
Oh yeah, of course, smell like shit. When Yang turns, opens the takeout box and starts eating like nothing's wrong. I stand there, torn between cleaning and leaving it. But if Yang says this is how a home should look, then we won't clean. Hey, time to eat. Next we dive back into endless gaming. Smoking, drinking, eating takeout, and cursing at the stupid opponents. Honestly, Yang taught me a lot. Like, if someone insults me, he'll fire back 100 times over. He said that when you encounter idiots, don't let them get to you. Eat when you want to eat, drink when you want to drink. Life is short, so enjoy it to the fullest. Don't do things you don't want to do, so we never do housework. Then one day, god damn, I open the door to get takeout and leave guys already wearing a gas mask. I turn back, the house is even worse. The floor is scattered with clutter, practically impossible to step without tripping. I hold the takeout in each hand, tiptoeing like walking a tightrope, scared of stepping on the no liquid on the floor. Luckily, I made it to the computer safely. Wu Yang and I showed down at the computer like usual, then stacked today's box on top, same as always. I suddenly panic. Wu Yang noticed there are too many boxes stacked too high. They are teetering, ready to collapse any
比
second.
赛前台要倒了，不过咱能不管？
能，不过倒了挺麻烦的。
那要收拾不？
行，不过咱俩一起打扫哈，可不能我一个人干。这个茶几太脏了，先给我找块抹布。
Wu Yang walks over, shoving a cloth into my
Yeah.
hand. I take it and suddenly realize the cloth looks familiar. I don't follow its monkey underwear. I suck in a sharp breath. Wu Yang gave it to me, nothing to do with me. I know nothing. I pick up the underwear, pretending I know nothing, and start wiping the coffee table. Before I can finish, the door opens. Two familiar figures walk in. It's Killian and Monkey. The four of us stare at each other dumbfounded. Then a flurry of questions
咋
erupts.
回事？
你们怎么来了？
吴洋洋怎么在这儿？
行了，都别说了，你们几个赶紧先把屋子打扫干净，脏死了。
Killian takes charge, starting cleaning tasks sharply. She's never compromising when it comes to cleanliness. This time, even the wild and restrained Wu Yang, who doesn't dare to complain under Killian's stern gaze, and only oblivious joins us in sweeping the floor and wiping the tables. Once the house is clean, we finally sit down calmly. Then I tell them the old story, except that Yu Yang used to be a guy, and our plan. Those can stay secret for
秦
now.
恋，都怪我，没经过你的同意就让吴洋洋住进来了，对不起。
Guilt knows at me. I thought Killian would come anytime soon. Planned to tell her later, but I got caught red-handed. But Wu Yang stays calm, explaining
最近
rationally.
又是分尸案，又是跟踪狂，状况频出。我看到蛋蛋也在这里，这才提出两个人住一起，这样安全些。希望你们能理解。
Wu Yang turns on the poison Grace Goddess act. The contrast is wild. Killian buys
我
it.
本来还担心蛋蛋一个人在这儿住不安全呢，你住在这儿我也安心些。
房租多少？给你，我不欠人情。
Don't tell me, please, Yu Yang. After everything you've put me
不用
through.
了 ，girls help girls 嘛。现在既然都认识了，有时间还可以一起出去玩呢。
不必了，我喜欢待家里。
Wu Yang, really? She's still fancy, probably scared off accidentally giving herself away. But Killian, ever laid back, just gets even more
没想
excited.
到蛋蛋竟然和大名鼎鼎的校花成了好朋友。既然你是蛋蛋的朋友，那以后就是我跟猴子的朋友了。
我不喜欢交朋友。
Dia turns eyes. No matter how nice Killian is, her smile freezes when she hears that. Oh, Wu Yang, you don't need to be so cold. I already smooth things
那
over.
个吴洋洋是宅女，不喜欢社交，有社交恐惧症。我
Wu Yang about to argue, but I grab a piece of cake from the table and stuff it in
洋
his
洋，你
mouth.
尝尝，这蛋糕是猴子特地买的，可好吃了。
I wink at Kilian and Monkey, sharing it to their phone, just to send them a message. Young is not a bad person, but he's had social trouble since he was little, doesn't like meeting people. Kilian and Monkey nodding understanding, even looking a little
哦，对
sympathetic.
了，你们今天怎么突然过来了？
今天有件事想找你帮忙。
蛋蛋，我要参加学校的服装设计比赛，可是缺2个模特儿，想请你去做我的模特儿，可以吗？
Kilian, my best mate girlfriend, I owe her a lot, I can say
当然
no.
没问题。可是你还缺一个模特，怎么办？
我再想办法吧，实在不行，只能花钱招人了。
哎呀，那得多贵呀！咱看看学校有没有其他人愿意加入你吧。啊
That gives me the idea. I look at Wu Yang. Wu Yang eyes me warily.
要不我们一起去给秦莲当模特，就当还房租了。
Before Wu Yang can ask, Kilian
那
gets
真是
excited.
太好了！如果吴洋洋能做我的模特儿，那这场秀绝对是全校最炫目的服装秀。
Kilian jumps around excited like a kid with candy, but Wu Yang looks cold. I can tell he's
你不愿
reluctant.
意？
Monkey nods too, immediately stopping Kilian from
秦
celebrating.
莲，你还没问过人家吴洋洋的意思呢。
对哦，
Kilian lights
请
up.
你一定要加入我的团队，吴洋洋同学。
Everyone eyes on Wu Yang, expecting. I know him. If he doesn't want to, not even the king could make him. Wu Yang says nothing. His feelings obvious. The air turns cold. Monkey, ever thoughtful, steps in to smooth things over.
你别为难啊，我们找其他人就是了，对吧，秦莲？
Kilian looks a little disappointed, but perks up quickly.
有蛋蛋帮我，我已经很心满意足了。洋洋，我不应该为难你的。还有你跟蛋蛋就安心在这儿住吧，没事的。
Monkey says goodbye to, saying they won't disturb us to match if we need anything. That's Monkey and Kilian for you, always thinking of others. As they get up to leave, Yang suddenly speaks coldly. Monkey and Kilian turn to her. Yang face isn't read what she says. The sun must have risen in the west. Stubborn as she is, Wu Yang actually agrees. What changed her mind? I'm
真
stunned.
的吗？太好了！打死我也想不到一所普普通通的大学能培养出你们2个卧龙凤雏。我一定要为你们设计出最好看的衣服。
卧龙凤雏。
Monkey quietly pulls me
可
aside.
以啊，蛋蛋，这校花都被你处成闺蜜了，你是不是有什么大计划啊？
Monkey wiggles his eyebrows playfully. He has no idea she used to be a guy. Probably thinks I'm using my female identity to get close.
第一面还差不多，只是出于安全考虑，暂时住一下而已。而且你知道的，女生的话，我更喜欢软萌小萝莉。
Monkey so looks at me differently, patting my
你
head.
现在就是挺软萌小萝莉的。
I push his hand away,
别
annoyed.
跟你姐没大没小的。
哟，还是个暴躁小萝莉呢。
猴哥哥，我们早点回去吧，明天我得准备准备，开始安排蛋蛋和洋洋进行模特训练了。唉，之后就辛苦你们了。
辛苦了啊，那我们走吧。
Killing and Monkey leave, leaving just me and Yang Yang. The iron tree blooms at last. Either way, I'm
答应
grateful.
秦莲这事儿，谢谢你啊。
我只是想让你尽快结束杂事，然后一起去找我师神。
Wu Yang walks off like nothing's wrong, leaving his back to me. Wu Yang sits at the computer and keeps playing. I think why he's being so nice. I bet I've always thought beneath his cold, messy, grumpy exterior, he's actually kind, reliable when it counts. And I've noticed since I told him to swear less while gaming, he really has. He listens. Just as I think that Wu Yang slams the keyboard over
你
there.
个懒怂货，东看西看，目击下单，我把你砸到火车北站。
Forget it. Just pretend I said nothing. To help with Kilian fashion show, Wu Yang and I starting model training. Walking down the street, I can feel the stairs. We are basically a moving scene. Yeah, I turn heads now, but next to Yang I'm nothing. I'm starting to get white wears on her. As we walk, a guy with dyed yellow hair across the road whistles at us. Just then, a man walks up to us and says to Yang
美
Yang.
女，方便加个微信不？
Wu Yang grabs my hand or is off. These people, little do they know, the beauties in front of them are actually guys. We walk into model training room where Kilian has been
你们
waiting.
来了。
秦莲，需要我们做什么吗？
今天先从最基础的台步训练开始。
Killian grins and opens the shoebox in front of her. 2 pairs of ridiculous sky-high heels appear. They design terrifying.
穿上它。
Put them on, I freeze. These shoes are for us. They are way too high. No one can wear this. If I'll know the task will be this tough, I never will have agreed so quickly. Wu Yang must hate me right now. Looking over, he's glaring at me coldly. His eyes could kill. I reassure him, feeling
哎
guilty.
呀，就这几天，熬过去就好了。
I had him chose too ashamed to meet his gaze. Luckily, Hu Yang takes them in the end, slipping them on grudgingly. I let out a sigh of relief. Soon we are both in the high heels. I instantly feel taller, straighter. Looking at myself in the mirror, I've seen a bit elegant and beautiful. No wonder so many girls love wearing high heels. I'm glad I said to Yang, whoa, he actually looks pretty cool. I can't help teasing.
哎，又美出新高度了。
不说话，没人把你当哑巴。
From an angle, Killian can see Wu Yang open flips me off. Typical. He rolls his eyes at me, then takes a few steps in high heels. To my surprise, he's a natural, walking with flair, full of style. Killian's equally shocked.
吴洋洋，你
怎么了？
你走的可以呀、
干嘛？很奇怪吗？我以前参加过礼仪先职，
难怪了。蛋蛋，你要加油哦。
这有什么难的？
Who knew you'd done etiquette work age ago? Probably check out pretty girls. Huh, if you can do it, so can I. With the thought, I stepped forward, probably only to slip and land on my butt. Turns out walking in high heels is way harder than I thought. I can barely take a proper step. The toe box is so narrow, my toes feel crushed together. And now all my weight on the front of my feet, my soul sack non-stop. Thinking about all the girls in high heels enduring this silently, I feel a new respect. Eventually I managed to walk tiny step by tiny step, like walking on stilts, terrified of falling. We and just watch, clear amused.
怂蛋嘞！走，哎走，没事你就走两步，快走。
Speaking the worst moment to prod. If Queen Leanne weren't here, I'll yank off these shoes and swing at them at him. But I put up with his teasing, and finally, when Killian turns away,
废物。
oh no, no subtitles.
怎么了？
At sound of voice, Yu and I quickly prop each other up, striking ladylike
我叫
pose.
他走路。
他叫我走路。
好啊，难得蛋蛋那么积极。那我们来练习台步。台步基本功有提胯、慢速台步、转身、摆臂训练等。上面分解的动作放在一起，就是一个完整的台步。下面我们来看看具体操作吧。
Killian plays a catwalk tutorial on her laptop. It goes over my head, like listening to gibberish. Glancing at Yang, it doesn't look impressive either. Killian makes follow and mimic the move. For age, I yawn repeatedly, my mind wandering. I've always given up easily on tall things. I don't know how long passed before a voice
你
pulls
俩
me
谁先
back.
来？
Hu Yang and I step back to attention and point at each other in unison.
好的，你们一起来吧。
The music hits, I step out, shake Yang rockets ahead and leaves me eating dust. She moves with real presence, back straight, coffee and relaxed. Every turn flows, every step lands, like she's in quite sync with the music. Who knew she was actually paying attention? With that poker face, you'll think she's out for blood. Well, she kind of is.
这张脸要把台下的观众吓跑了都。
Suddenly, Killian leaps up, clapping
高
silently.
级，太高级了！这份不带任何情感波动的冷漠，将自身与周围的喧嚣隔绝开来，宛如一尊完美无瑕的雕塑。吴洋洋，你就是我的妙。
Knowing the truth, I almost laugh out loud. Muse, this guy is a total straight man, but Killian doesn't see it at all. She just thinks it's unique personality. Hu Yang marches off the catwalk, sits down, crosses his legs, and looks like he wants to be left alone. Killian
蛋
nudged me.
蛋，你也要加油了呀！
行，那我会努力。
Can't believe Wu Yang, the one who didn't want to come, ended up outdoing me. Luckily, it's first day, so Killian goes easy. She lets me practice a bit longer than head back, even praising my walking. As soon as Killian leaves, I flop into a chair and yank off the heels. My heels are all scrap, but great work-related injury. I suddenly realize behind the glitz of modeling lies immeasurable effort and suffering. Staring at the blisters, I think about asking Yang Yang to buy plasters, but he grabs his bag and leaves. I sigh, pick up my bag and fall, only to find 2 plasters on the table. Must have been King Lian. So thoughtful, remembering we'll get blisters from deals during training. I quickly stick a plaster on my heel and chase after Yang Yang. I thought we'll get that after now, but Monkey dragged us to the gym. A good figure is basic for models. Never trained this hard as a guy. Now Yang Yang and I at the gym, where everywhere we look, they're muscle men. I'm not backing down. I'm gonna compete with them. I head straight for the biggest dumbbells. Can't lift them at all. Guess I'll start small.
还是用这个吧。
没事，别急，一会儿我带你练。
Monkey walks to a barbell and lifts it effortlessly. I pause staring at Monkey body, used to tease him for being skinny, but it's actually toned. Girls love that. Why didn't I notice before? I can't help pinching his bulging biceps. Monkey shows off proudly. Then I poke his chest. Whoa, it's like a double door fridge. Nothing like the flab I had when I was a guy. Monkey immediately pulls my hand away,
注意
embarrassed.
举止，不知道的，还以为你要占我便宜呢。
占你便宜咋了？你浑身上下我什么没看过？
An old man nearby eyes us.
这里是公共健身房，小年轻不要在这里说不三不四的事情。
The old man storms off. What a misunderstanding. We are not like
回头
that.
帮我练练，交给你啦。
瞧你这小身板儿，小心我虐死你！
你敢？
Monkey and I mess around when I notice a group of guys eyeing you, Yang Yang. One big guy seems to be asking for a wish shot. Yang Yang looks annoyed. I'm about to step in when Monkey
不
walks
好意思
over.，
我朋友呢，他不方便加微信。
But the guys outnumbering us think Monkey's in the way and block his
妈
path.
小女孩不愿意，你们还敢勉强？
Monkey's smaller, but the guys don't want trouble. They step
我
aside
问问你
silently.
没事吧？猴子，你刚才贼拉风。
下午你们在我身边练嘛，免得被人打扰。
After that, Monkey leads our training. Maybe it's the hormones since becoming old. Maybe I never noticed before, but Monkey feels different now. He's surprisingly patient now, something I never expected. I used to do over 10 push-ups in a row, but now I can't even do one. We watch Cole clearly think I'm
做
weak.
不了就不做呗。
没事儿，咱们一步一步来练习。
Monkey deals the basics with me. First, he finds a railing and asks me press my chest to it to feel where the power comes
一
from.
个，两个，三，哎，没事儿，慢慢来。
Then we level up to knee diamond push-ups. Monkey's super professional. By the end, I squeeze out the textbook rep. We hike 5. We are trained silently nearby like we're not
你
even
们训
there.
练的怎么样了？
It's King Leon. Holding a takeout bag. Must be our
累
lunch.
死了，秦良。
这不给你们带好吃的来了吗？收拾收拾，吃东西吧。
I wait eagerly, but when Killian opens the box, it's a pile of greens with a few pieces of
就这
chicken.
儿，酱都没。
你们现在需要同步进行节食计划，入口的东西都得注意，酱料热量挺高的。
放心，服装秀结束，保证请你们吃大餐。
Leon stares at the greens, not touching them. He looks at me, hoping I'll say
总比
something.
啥都没得吃好。没事儿，吃草健康，有营养。
I pick up a fork and pretend to enjoy it. Doing and Yang not wanting to snap in front of the others. Hulk picks up a fork. I eat like I'm enjoying it, but inside I'm crying. It's so bad. Yang and I walk back, both full of from dinner, but our stomachs grow
姨
non-stop.
妈，之后不会每天都跟今儿个一样吧？
哎呀，忍忍就结束了。猴子要请我们吃大餐呢。
你先回吧，我去买包烟。
We are at the gate, and he still wants to buy smoke. Right, I'm about to enter the complex. Monkey comes from behind. I turn, he's holding a bag. He hands it
什么
over.
东西？
新街口的糖炒栗子，我特地叫的外卖。
Bloody hell, Monkey got me chestnuts, my good man, my stomach grows again. I bet I remember Killian's
现
rules.
在正节食呢，不好吧？
齐年他在饮食方面太极端了，你饿着肚子，回头状态不好，反而影响明天的训练。适当吃点，没事的。
就等你这句话喽。
I grabbed chestnuts.
我先走了，我陪青年去吃烤肉了，嘿嘿。
The bastard's showing off. I throw a chestnut at him as he walks away. Monkey wins but doesn't get mad. Shots back.
晚上回去泡泡脚，穿高跟鞋会很疼的。
He leaves. I look at my feet. Fuck, they hurt. I head into the complex. Staring at the warm chestnuts, then to remember Yang hasn't returned. Buying cigarettes shouldn't take this long. I go back to look for him and spot a familiar figure at the food stall. It's you, Yang Yang. He's still covering barbecue and beer. He holds a cigarette in one hand, a skew in the other, wolfing down food like he's starving. I sit across from him, but he doesn't
老
notice.
板，再来4个羊肉串儿。
Hu Yang burps. I grab his hand. Finally, he notices
我
me.
这，你跟踪我，你好意思不？真不好意思了。我今天又是猫步又是高跟鞋，我的心里已经受到了10000点伤害。他们还想让我饿肚子，这简直就是惨无人道。
I snatch skewer from him. Hu Yang afraid, expecting me to get angry. Instead, I take a huge bite, gobble it down, put monkey's chest on the
大
table.
爷的，这才是人吃的。老板，再来2听啤酒。
Hu Yang smiles. That night at Street Style, we show down 6 beer, a barbecue. People keep staring. We probably read us as delinquent girls. In the days that follow, Hu Yang and I set aside 3 days a week for model training. Every time we come in, there are band-aids on the table, cards of Kilian. I stick plasters on my heels and slip into sky high heels. My runaway walks improve, but I'm still nowhere near Hu Yang. It's just one show. Don't overdo it. I tell myself and slack off. As the show gets closer, Kilian swamp, but at lunch, Hu Yang still keeps to herself, so I hit the dining hall with Monkey and Kilian, like always. Halfway through the meal, Kilian grabs her tray and leaves, saying she needs to ask her tutor about science issues. Sometimes I see her rushing by, my arms loaded with fashion books, but too busy to notice me and this guy too. We don't even notice that guy. During our meal times, many people study and read in the cafeteria. Kilian works on science. Maki and I bring her
你
drinks.
最爱喝的芋泥波霸奶茶。
下次给我美式，晚上正好熬大夜。
Kilian doesn't look up. I notice dark circles on her eyes. Her cheeks thinner. Guilt creeps in. Kilian swamp, and while I slack off daily and sneak treats
他
at
说
night.
不能让你和吴阳阳失望，你俩这么优秀，猫步走得堪比超模了。
是吗？哎，没有啦。
别谦虚啊！
I'm not. It's true. Kilian looks up and
蛋
sees
蛋
me.，
你来了，快来看看我给你们设计的衣服。这件上衣呢，我准备采用手工缝合，内里做了挂面全理处理，保证穿着的舒适度。而且啊，
Kilian shows off her sketch, thick stacks filled with her effort and pride. She excitedly explains how she blends modernity with anime, turning all ideas into reality. But the more she talks, the worse I feel. If she finds out I've slacked it off, she'll be crushed. After school, Hu Yang and I
以
walk
后
home.
晚上我迟点回，游戏你自己练。
你做啥？
我练其他的。
I walk into the training room, determined to practice the catwalk every night from now on. There's still a box of plasters on the table. Quillian's so thoughtful. I take 2 and stick them on the heels. Fuck, twisted my ankle again. Shit, offbeat. Huh? Same arm and leg? Screw it, going home. Killian definitely up late, drawing its Sanj. How can I quit? Chin up, chest out, stomach chin. Shift weight toe forward like as a cat. Shoulders swing naturally with steps. Eyes forward like everyone owes me 5 million. Through endless mistakes and stubborn effort, my catwalk gets better. Looking in the mirror, I walk with more poise and confidence. Maybe I'll surpass Wu Yang someday. A noise distracts me. Who's there? Glancing at the wall clock, 10 p.m. Need to worry back. It's pitch black outside. What if I meet a stalker like last time? Fear creeps in. I walk surrounded by darkness. Maybe ask Wu Yang to pick me up, but he'll probably refuse at this hour. Oh no, what to do? Then I spot a familiar figure under the street light. Is that
你怎么在
Monkey?
这里？
我晚上跑步，正好路过。
练习台步呢，不想给秦莲拉后腿。你在正好，我晚上一个人回去还有点怕。
想让我当护花使者啊？费用500。
滚！
Monkey and I head back. The street lights stretch our shadows long. It's third out here, but next to mine I feel safe. That cat looks like a plushie. I realize I'm in Monkey's arm, warm solid enough to blot out the panic. Suddenly my heart spikes, my cheeks got hot. What is that? I push him away.
刚什么东西啊？
一只猫而已，瞧把你吓的。
哎，一定是因为变成女生的关系。以前我可不怕猫。
没事，以后有我呢。
Monkey walks me to my bill. He says I'm so pretty now. I need to be careful. He even offers to walk me home every night. Since I care so much about killing Yan shows, he insists on helping. Well, since he offers, I accept. From then on, Monkey picks me up every night. We joke around, chat about everything, and discuss new games. Even though I'm not in the dorm, these short evenings feel like old times. During the day, he's squeezing gym sessions with Yang and me. Now I can do 10 push-ups in a row. Looking in the mirror, my abs start to find so happy. Yang still keeps to herself, but Monkey surprises him. He notes him old spinal curvature and wants him to train carefully. That night, Yang treated Monkey to barbecue. See, it's not heartless. We had it from Kilian, but Monkey orders high protein food. No need to worry about gaining weight. Denial. The three of us eat, drink, and have a great time.
凑合，不过比之前有进步。
蛋蛋，你太棒了！这次服装秀绝对能够惊艳四座。对了，我这里有几件衣服已经设计好了，你们试试看。
Killing girls to get close with Yang,
没
mutters to
想到
me.
你对这事儿这么上心。对了，你千万别等女娲当上瘾了啊！咱们得赶紧结束这事儿。
放心，怎么可能忘？
来啦！
Design clothes are different. You can tell the tailoring and stitching are exquisite, but styles are wild. Look at Yang, he looks
你让我
furious.
穿这个？
这件衣服是压轴款，我特地为你量身打造的。
I get why he's mad. The outfit's pretty revealing, kind of like my cheat skills. It's weird, Yang is a state guy at heart, loving checking out sexy girls, but as a girl himself, he hates being objectified by men, because he knows exactly what those guys are
这
thinking.
像什么话？
洋洋，你误会了，这件衣服不是为了暴露而暴露，更不是要卖弄性感，而是为了去性别化，纯粹的展现人类身体的美好。请不要戴着有色眼镜去看这件作品哦。
青莲，有没有可能咱们这件衣服稍微做一点改造，比如胸前再添2块布？
压轴款的衣服代表着我对作品的诠释，怎么可以说换就换？
Jedi is going Killian is surprised if I'm on this, but Yang never backs down. Caught in the middle of that pine, finally Yang
既然
says,
这样，我不参加了。
What, you're quitting? Yang stomps off, typical, throws her feet and quits
哎，
on
你
off.
别走啊！哎，青莲，没有吴洋洋，这次服装秀能行吗？
会差很多吧。可是蛋蛋，我真的想坚持自己的设计理念。
I guess she's working so hard, so I
那就
encourage
坚
her.
持自己吧，我会一直陪在你身边的。
Yang quits, going back to gaming at home. As the show nears, Killian visits his office to measure me and do my makeup. I put on a design, posing
这衣
amply.
服设计的挺个性啊。
有没有可能是穿反了？
I stand there like a doll while Killian arranges everything. Full makeover, she says. Right now I'm stuck under the steamer cap. I can't
猴
move.
子，渴了。
Monkey hustles over with a cup and a
猴子，
straw.
饿了。
Monkey pops a cherry tomato to my lips, then sneaks a glance at Killian, and slips a hand and chocolate into my mouth. I smile at him, giving a thumbs up. The new outfit's waist is too tight, I can't zip it. Killian and Monkey help.
2、3，用力！
The zip breaks, Killian stumbles into Monkey's arms. I fall onto the sofa, we all laugh. After witnessing all this, Yang seems to think we are too loud, so he puts on his headphones and continues to sit at the table, eating hamburgers and fried chicken. We are exhausted in the days leading up to the show. The big day arrives, I'm excited and
屁
nervous.
股加扫把，老子打的你撅了3炕。
Yang still game, I can tell
明天
past.
比赛，你要来看看吗？
关我啥事？别打扰我打游戏。
好吧。
The competition fiercer than I thought. Models shine on stage and sign show off their talent. Winning won't be easy. I'm shy, always being inconspicuous, used to clapping from the audience, thinking about standing center stage for the first time. My hands
青
shake.
莲，万一我搞砸了怎么办？
蛋蛋，别紧张，你就想象坐在台下的都是萝卜白菜。
喝口水压压惊，相信你，蛋蛋。
Believe me, don't. The MC's voice cuts
下面
in.
有请秦联设计师的团队做准备。
My ears ring, dazzled. I see Killian and Monkey eager face. I push myself. Chia Chu, you can't back down. Suddenly, my shoe felt some cold, rubbing my
青莲
foot.
创可贴还有吗？
创可贴？什么创可贴？
之前你不是给我准备了创可贴吗？
没有啊。
没有？
我去找找。
So Monkey returns with blasters.
你要创可贴干嘛？
I grab them like a lifeline, sticking them on my heels, one on each. Wait, Killian didn't put them there. Monkey wouldn't have. Could it be you? A hand taps on my shoulder. I look up.
我衣服
It's
呢？快到咱们了吧？
Killian, Monkey, and I gape. Before I can process, Monkey
青年
yells.
赶紧带乌阳去换衣服。
哦，好的。
Because it was her that put out with
你怎么来了？
plasters.
算了，帮人帮到底呗。
Hui Yang's calls not explain. I'm wearing the outfit Killian original made for him, but they are clearly from the same design. He hesitates, holding his outfit. To stop him backing out, I mentioned the endless barbecue and beer waiting after. He seems a little satisfied. Hunger must have won. I'm glad he's willing to help. From Aggie's perspective, Killian's telling and sign are amazing, of course. We can't overlook the perfect match between Yu Yang and the clothes, minus that grumpy face. Finally, it's our turn to go on stage. In the backstage, Yu Yang seems to notice my nervousness. I mutter something as if
这
casual.
玩意儿比打游戏简单，啥都别给我往前走就行。
Rough words, true point. Yu Yang's right. Don't think, just go. I breathe deep, steady the nerves. The stage lights are already on. Under the spotlights, I can feel countless pair of eyes watching what is about to happen. Hu Yang leads the way. Every turn and smile radiates charm. Hu Yang leads. We are twin stars playing off each other on stage. When we stop at the center stage and lights lock on us, a feeling hits me, one I have never had before. In this moment, I'm not a kid in the shadows anymore. Maybe no one remembers my name, but tonight I proved I'm here. Afterward, Killian took second, qualified for the next round. We are thrilled and went out to celebrate. So she got second, like the Killian, basically the team. For glass clink, everyone's in high spirits. I asked Wu Yang privately why he showed up. He said watching Killian work so hard reminded him of his late night gaming marathons. He felt bad, so he came to help. But mostly wanted me to go back after the show. Too many useless teammates in the game. Typical. Monkey suddenly speaks up.
洋洋，你们真是太有潜力了，未来不可限量啊！
对，我们之后的目标是年底全国大赛，我们4人组一定能赢到最后。
I'm fired up, clinking glass with Killian and
好
Monkey.，
加油！不行，
蛋蛋，你想清楚了，我们到底要干嘛？
Wu Yang words showed me, he starts waiting. I see it torn, yeah. On one hand, a new life. On the other, find my old self. What am I supposed to choose here? Wu Yang pissed. After all, I promise we'll go hunt down. I am God. Once the show is over, she sets her glass down hard and storms off. I'm still wavering when Monkey comes over and pats my
蛋
shoulder.
蛋，你到底怎么想？
Make your choice. This will affect the key plot. So basically in here is like to go back to ourselves. Here is to stay with our new self. Damn. So basically in here you pass more time with her, right? And here with them. Well, we can try both, but let's choose this one first then. Wasn't pressing in there, what the hell? Part 1, it says part 1. These past few weeks feel like they have been steering me towards something that matters and giving me the guts to face the impossible. No one gets to take my life away
我
from
还有
me.
重要的事情要做，抱歉，接下来不能和你们继续参加比赛了。
好吧，不过是什么事啊？
到时候就知道了。秦莲，就算没我，凭你的实力也能拿下冠军。
放心吧，我会加油的。
既然这样，你去忙吧。有什么需要尽管提，我和青年都在呢。
好。
I take off after Hu Yang. She walks fast. Auto Brian shot from behind to stop her.
喂，走这么快，赶人投胎啊！
Hu Yang turns around and sees me, a hint of surprise flashing in his eyes. But it fades quickly. He tosses out the line and keeps walking
干
ice
你
cold.
屁事！投胎这么好的事儿，怎么能落下我？
I shrug up and throw an arm around his shoulder. It doesn't shrug me off. We walk on into the unknown, and for no reason there is a fire in my chest. As we walk, something suddenly comes to
话说
mind.
我们不能再住秦莲那儿了，
为啥？
这不是在占朋友便宜吗？
有便宜干嘛不占？脑子这么不灵光？
喂，当初你可不是这么说的，还说要给秦莲房租。
我只是客套一下。
我们还是另找地方吧。
睡大街？
睡你家？
你确定？
Haggy just stares when Yang plays full-on disaster. I'm not sure anymore. It turns out he was lying about the house lease expiring, but when Yang plays, he's basically
这
a
是
dumb.
你家？
不是我忤逆我，进去。
等下。
Put the mask. Oh, he's gonna clean. At my strong request, we start cleaning. After a long scrub down, the place is very livable. At least the couch is clear. I throw a set of bedding on it, but the couch is way too small. Sleeping on it will suck. It definitely won't be comfortable to sleep on
要
at the
不
night.
跟我到床上去挤挤？
不，睡沙发挺好，我喜欢。
好心当成驴肝肺。
Rihanna leaves with a sour face. Good intentions? If I have to share a bed with her, I won't sleep a wink. I stretch out, finally a chance to at real sleep. Suddenly my stomach cramps. I reach down. Why is it wet? Why am I bleeding so much all of a sudden? My mind blanks and my face drains off color. Could it be memories race through my head? Recalling the elf class before. Is it organ bleeding, hemophilia, aneurysm, or vascular malformation rupture? I'm so scared my face turns pale. Then when Yang comes out of sleep, I choke out.
我要死了。
Thinking about dying young, I feel regret. If I will know, I will have eaten and drunk everything I wanted. The worst part is the few under yuan in my bank account that I haven't spent yet. But Yu Yang remains
愣着
calm.
干嘛？快帮我打120，快！
什么120？你月经来了？
月经？我怎么会？
你忘了你自己现在是女生了？
对哦，女孩子好像每月总有那么几天。哎，这么说我不会死啦？
The thought leaves me, I exhale, then a cramp yanks me back. I let out a sigh of relief, but then the pain comes from my stomach and I snap back to
现在
reality.
可怎么办？
先给你找个卫生巾。
Yu Yang squats in the corner, rummaging through a mountain of junk. A sock flies out, a pot lid, then disposable chopsticks, a charging cable, half-eaten bread. And finally, he pulls out a sanitary pad. He walks over and hands it to me. There's a yellow ring on it, gross, and it even smells like chili
超
oil.
薄夜用，给你持久呵护。
换个干净点的吧。
大老爷们儿，别娘们唧唧死多。
I sit on the toilet looking at sanitary pad in my hand and sigh. No choice, I call out through the door
这东西
embarrassed.
咋用啊？
把它当大号创可贴。
That wakes me up. Finally, I put on the sanitary pad, change into clean clothes, and walk out of the bathroom. Too bad the couch bedding stained. It looked like tonight I'll have to make do. Wu Chang is sleeping like a log in bed, tonight like a freight train. I lay down, tug at the quilt. Luckily, he's sleeping soundly and doesn't fight me for it. Just as I'm about to close my
床
eyes,
头柜有痛经贴，肚子疼了自己贴一个。
啊？哦，好。
5块一个，回头喂我。
the deafening snoring starts again. I tear open the pinkish menstrual cramp patch and stick it on my stomach. I immediately feel better. Finally, I can get a good night's sleep. Waking up in the morning, Yu Yang is already gone. I only hear the cracking of a keyboard outside and occasionally swear words. So he's already playing games. Yu Yang is really putting in the effort now. What the? Seriously? This room is spotless, room clean, and things are neatly arranged. Is this Yu Yang's study? I totally doesn't fit his persona. A pair of boxing gloves sits in the most prominent position in the glass cabinet. What's going on? Could it be Yu Yang used to box? He never mentioned it, but he did say he's good at fighting before. While thinking this, Yu Yang's voice suddenly comes. I immediately back out of the room and quietly close the door.
蛋蛋，啥事儿？快看这是啥？
Yu Yang looks excited, following his gaze. The streamer in the game is playing racing. The player ahead of him has a familiar game ID floating above their head.
我是神。
总算找到他了。
The streamer in the footage is a fat guy. He's chasing desperately, yelling while yelling in a cutesy voice.
停下！对人家做了这么过分的事，还想一跑了之。
Hearing this, Yang and I freeze exchanging look. We realized the key point. He must have been transformed by I'm God, just like us. That means this streamer used to be a girl. With that thought, we Yang immediately sounds a private match. Where are you streaming? Your popular school. We want to talk about sponsorship. The streamer replies quickly. UG Internet Cafe. I look up at the address. It's not far. We bolt for the Internet Cafe. We don't even have time to change clothes before rushing out with Hui Yang. A motorcycle is parked by the roadside. Yang jumps on, twists the throttle in the shiny roars.
你还有这么帅的摩托车？
来不及解释了，快上车！
With a twist of the throttle, she just roars off without me. What's going on?
我还没上车呢！哎，停下！
Why you don't up immediately? I ran after him all the way. She slams the brakes and stops right at the Internet Cafe. We look up, the sign reads Ushik Internet Cafe, a green black market Internet Cafe, smoke thick in the air, crammed with neon air peacocks. We tread through the whole menagerie, still no sign of that fat guy. Finally, Yang gives a look. Following his gaze, a group of people are surrounding the fat guy in a corner not far away.
欠债还钱，天经地义。
我就借300，已经还了500，怎么还欠你们1000我
？350、1500，不多不少。怎么着？想赖账不成？
我现在真的没这么多。不过哥哥们放心，拿到钱我一定还。求求你们再给我点时间。
哭也算时间，还给时间呢？我看你就是欠揍。
真他妈丢人！不准哭！
喂，你们几个1对多，算什么本事啊？
哪儿来的不要命的？哟，还是个小妹子。
你们别太过分，赶紧放人。
好说好说，嘿，只要你答应陪哥几个去唱唱歌、跳跳舞，嘿。
The guy has snacks around my waist, disgusting. I nearly gagged up last night dinner. A familiar voice comes from
把书提子给我拿开。
Yang walks over, the man's eye light up, shows me a sign, and quickly moves to our
今天
side.
这鬼地方怎么来这么多妹子啊？还都是美女呢。妹妹们，赏个光，一起唱歌去呗。怎么了，宝贝儿？想我了？
掉你一马，上滚！我给你2管。唱！
还不给我追！
The others here crisscross. We run around like headless chickens, taking any path we see. At first there aren't many people chasing us, but as we run, more and more people join. Could it be all the guys from cafe are coming? Luckily, I think quick, grabbing a stick from pile of scrap metal to defend myself, but then the thugs catch up.
挺快嘛，啊？
怎么办？
站后面去。
We and Yang and I stand in front like tough guys. The fat guy immediately hides behind us. The leader looks
你们
surprised.
什么关系？竟然这么护着这个死胖子！
路见不平，
拔刀相助。
就凭你俩，
更瞧不起我？你个瓜怂看头子，惹老子发火，我把你锤你妈都认不得你！
什么意思？
意思就是要把你废了。
把我废了？哼，让你们瞧瞧我的厉害！
妈的，骗！
Yu Yang gets into fighting stance. I have no choice but to join him. Looks like I have to make a move today. I use all of learn. Miss. Crack! Surprisingly, Yu Yang moves are skillful. Even with some fighting technique, in the blink of an eye, it takes down 2 or 3. But Yu Yang is still a girl with weakness. A headed guy grabs her hair from behind. Yu Yang wins in pain, about to be restrained. When the fat guy huge body suddenly moves, he takes 2 steps at a time, leading into the air. He snap kick red air into crotch. We spin our heels and run. We run like crazy, but the thugs catch up again. In a panic, we hide in a warehouse. Through the crack in the door, we see a dark crowd outside. They are coming. It looks like today's a one-way ticket. We need to
兄弟
browse.
你带胖胖从后门走，我守着这儿。
要走，大家一起走。
今天是走不掉了，我在这儿拖着他们，总比都在了强。
可是，
废什么话，滚！只是临终前，我有句话想交代。
说，
想办法变回男孩。我没完成的，你一定要帮我完成。 好。另外，你上回说快递的内裤少了几条，其实是被我偷拿了。
没事儿，全送你都行。
谢了，兄弟。
I hold back my tears and lead the fat guy towards the back door. As I turn around, I see Wu Yang standing alone in the dim light, guarding the door. In that moment, suddenly sounds a heroic hour about him. This guy is truly loyal. In the blink of an eye, we are at the back door. How could I possibly abandon my pal? I immediately push the fat guy out the door and tell him to hurry up and leave, then turn around to look for Yang. Reaching the door, I throw it open aggressively and shout,
放开我兄弟，朝我来！
no one. A second look, Red Air starts sprinting the other way. They hadn't seen us at all, until my yell gives away. But because my shout, now they are probably spotted us.
给我站住！
丹丹，你净给我整事儿！
现在怎么办？
往这儿跑！
Didn't expect Pang to be that solid. He doesn't teach us. We both the way he points. It's over. We're all gonna die today. In despair, we spot a blurry man sitting in a small stool at the intersection, calmly picking cereally. It looks familiar. Wait, I run over and then track back, staring carefully. Could he be the legendary?
你是马东锡吗？
什么东西？
马东锡。
马什么西？
快跑啊，丹丹！你做什么蠢事儿呢？
Looking up, each short time, we find ourselves surrounded by thugs in a circle. Seeing this, my Donshi crushed celery in his hand, standing up abruptly.
别的我不管，但是不要在我面前打女人。还有，不要耽误我做饭。
大叔，帮帮我们呀！
还吃饭？让你吃，你吃，你吃。
Slap.
我你妈！
God damn. Slap master. KO.
太牛逼了，大哥！现
Madon Sioux swings a slap at me. Also cracks Pang across the face. What's with this guy swinging at a friend or foe alike? Still better than getting grabbed by those punks. I yank you, Yang and Pang and bolt. Oh no, he slaps the camera. Part 2. The three of us squatting in a row in the corner, holding ice packs to our cheeks.
我叫蛋蛋，
我叫吴洋洋。
所以你们并不是来找我聊直播赞助的，而是跟我一样被换了性别。
对，
难怪刚才那么勇。 谢谢你们了。
好说，反正大家都要找我是神，以后就是兄弟了。
人家是女孩子啦，
难不成我们当姐妹啊？
嘿嘿，好呀。
胖胖，你也是玩游戏开挂了？
你们也是？
别提了。
唉，之后我再也不敢作弊了。今天好不容易遇到我是神，可竟被追债的毁了。
As Pang talks, she starts crying. She tells us she used to work part-time as a game streamer. I'm God turned her into a boy 2 years ago, and she's been wanting to change back ever since. Today the chance was right in front of her, but some message alert sound. Pang takes out her phone.
是我是谁？
Wu Yang and I lean immediately. We see I am God has sent Pang a friend request. After Pang accepts, I am God sends a mail right away. The three of us are over the moon. Hey Wu Yang and Pang, you have all come together. This time Pang won the racing game, so she'll get 1 token. When you collect 3 tokens, you'll get a chance to participate in the game to get back to your original identity.
操！果然是这个我是神搞的。
别抱怨了，功夫不负有心人，我们忙活这么久，总算有线索了。所以你刚才赛车游戏赢了？
那必须的，而且是真刀真枪，凭实力获胜。
这代币是啥意思？
The car falls out my parent pocket as if in response. This is the token. We check it quick. It has blue and red sides, both printed with patterns we can't understand.
难道真的是神仙？不然这玩意怎么神不知鬼不觉的出现在我的兜里？
可万一你和我是神是一伙的，耍我们怎么办？
True.
你们怀疑我，我还怀疑你们呢。
别互相质疑了，他有本事帮我们变性，放枚硬币在口袋里，肯定不在话下。
那另外2枚要怎么拿？
Suddenly the phone chimes again. I'm God and I'm ass. Sister notes within 2 months. Yu Yang must win the Nanhu County King of the Ring. Hagi stream must eat 100,000 followers. On completion, each of you receive 1 token. The 3 of us exchange glances, unable to hide our excitement. Nanhu's county right next door. No time like the press. Let's roll today.
妈的，又来！
Hu Yang takes me on her motorbike. We look cool and stylish all the way, turning my many hands. Handsome guys whistle at us from time to time. Pang Pang songs skip us on her little electric scooter. Her large frame looks a bit funny on it.
老潘没问题吧？我有问题，他都不可能有问题。你可不要小瞧我和他之间的羁绊。
As expected, I must have broken down on a quiet country road. Wu Yang pushed the motorbike forward, sweating profusely. Some aunties on bikes overtake us. After a while, an old man in an electric wheelchair overtakes us too.
我来搭把手。
你们之间的羁绊呢？
Wu Yang looks dejected. Just then, Papa catches up on her electric scooter. She stops and grins mischievously
哎，
at
兄弟
us.，
过来帮个忙。
I hop onto Pang Pang's scooter. We are totally in sync. I show to Yang a wicked green, give a little wave, and ride off with Pang Pang. Pang Pang and I later found a motorcycle repair shop. They sent out a tow truck. By the time we arrived, Yang was cussing the bike out. I can picture it all too well. After the bike is fixed, we plan to count our money and arrange our cash for the coming days. To our surprise, turns out Hu Yang only had 50 yuan to
你
her
怎么
name.
没钱了？
这不住祁连那儿的时候，胡吃海喝花完了吗？我是，反正你有钱。
我也不多了。
当主播应该赚不少吧？
跟你一样胡吃海喝，快花完了。
你呀，
你不说人生苦短，及时行乐吗？
但还有一句：人无远虑，必有近忧。好的不学，尽学坏的。胖胖你，
别指望我啊！我要是有钱，也不会向那些混混借钱了。
Looks like we have to live frugally these days. The cold wind howls. A shabby rundown guest house is lit up at the end of the streetcar, looking eerie and terrifying. We specifically ask around. It's cheapest in the country. The sign that says Sunshine Guest House flickers with a dim light, looking strange in the night. Sunshine my ass. The 3 of us approach step by step, nervous at heart. Do we really have to enter this guest house? In the end, we grit our teeth and walk over. After all, we poor folks can only afford this
标间
place.
40，大床房50，要几间？
一个标间。老板娘，我们可能要多住几天，能便宜一点不？
多住几天倒没问题，但你们3个人住一间？
对啊，一间。
确定？
是啊。
你一个男的带俩女的睡一间房，
有问题吗？
现在年轻人玩的挺花啊！告诉你们，我们这儿不兴搞什么不三不四的事情。
老板娘，你误会了，
我们很正经的，
我们是兄弟。
别给我瞎扯，我这就打电话报警。最近扫黄，举报还有钱。
等
一下，我和这位是姐妹。
我是这2位的
一家人。
对，老板娘，我们真是没钱了才睡一起的，而且我们都是学生。您看，这是我们的学生证。
Yang takes out her student ID and shows it to landlady. Landlady glances at us, looking skeptical. In the end, landlady agrees to give us the room. Before leaving, she
晚
reminds
上
us.
热水不多，只够1个人洗。
We find a place to stay, but once we enter the room, we realize how shabby it is. We'll just have to make do. Hu Yang and I flop onto the bed, sprawling out. Pang Pang tiptoes around, inspecting the room. She wipes the table and chairs with tissues and boils water in the kettle, pouring it out repeatedly, saying she needs to disinfect it. Pang Pang busies herself like this for a while, alright, sweating all
你
over.
们要洗澡吗？
只够1个人洗，你去吧。现在就你身上味道最冲。
行吧，那我去了。
Pang Pang goes to take a shower looking happy. As for me, just thinking about having to squeeze into the same bed with Yang again to save money gives me a headache. Right now I'm lying next to him. Pang Pang is sleeping alone in the other bed. Maybe she was too tired from the day. She fell asleep early. I look at Yang who's wrapped tightly in the quilt. Thinking he's not leaving me any of the covers, I get angry and reach out to grab the quilt. He's not backing down either. We start fighting over like this. We and I continue arguing, our face red with anger. We can share our chips, but not the quilt. Suddenly, some indescribable sounds come from next door. Hu Yang and I both freeze. Then I take a chance to yank the quilt. Hey, I get a third of it, but I can't sleep, so I just stare at the cracked ceiling.
睡了 没，
又劈快放，
你也睡不着啊？哎，有件事问你。你是不是学过格斗、拳击什么的？我看你白天的时候，嘿，挺像那么回事儿。
哎呀，动静虽些，成散家了都。
哎呀，在游戏里学的，
鬼扯！
以前确实学过那么点儿。
你那副拳击手套感觉值不少钱啊，挺专业的样子。
你在我家看到了？
反应这么大干嘛？我无意中看到了。
哎，算了，都是老黄历了，别提了，睡吧。
Someone coughs a few times. I wake up to find it's already morning. The guilt is all over me. Hu Yang is actually pretty nice. He didn't fight me for it. I got sober. He's also wrapped tightly in a kilt. Chris out of my head on the other bed. My mind is alone, curled up from the cold. Alright, I still get it. In the morning, we all wake up one after another. After watching up, we are about to go when Pampang stops us.
就这个样子出门？
不然嘞？
回来。
Hu Yang and I sit on chairs. Pampang combs our hairs one by one and ties it up with rubber bands, being really thoughtful. The landlady passed by the door, sees Pampang combining Hu Yang's hair and
这么
face.
手巧的男孩可不多啊。
早安，老板娘，你今天这身衣服真好看。
哎呦，是吗？
Hasn't she been wearing the same outfit this whole time? The landlady with a stern face breaks into a smile. Maybe Pampanga's land gave her some emotional value. Later she comes again bringing us some eggs and pancakes, saving us the money for breakfast. With full bells we need to think about future plans. Currently I have 5,000 followers. To be honest, doubling the 20 times within the time limit is like a fantasy. For Yang, the boxing tournament game starts in a week, and there are many top players. True fighting games aren't my strongest. With my gaming talent, I can quickly help Yang, a gaming idiot, improve. But winning the championship is still very difficult. Alright, one more thing. We decided to stay here after all other places are too expensive. Getting back to the point, to reach the goal as soon as possible, we must set a strict training plan for Yang.
首先你要知道，很多游戏或多或少都带点娱乐属性，但格斗游戏不一样。
懂，他的目的就是赢，不掺杂其他情绪，纯粹为了胜负。
知道赢的关键在哪儿吗？
搞定对手呗，这么小儿科的问题。
不，是不断突破自我，比原来的自己强。
很好，真正的对手其实只有一个，那就是你自己。冲刺阶段，洋洋，你需要将敌人、周遭环境、所有的一切当做成就自我的工具。想要完成这一切，
该怎么做？
跪下，拜我为师。本大师方可指点一二，祝你大展宏图。
胖胖，我们走。甜蜜的别理小可爱。
好。
哼，烦人。
Playing games relies on talent, but hard work is essential. I require Yang to stay in the boring training ground for 10 hours every day, hardening him tools, anti-air moves, super combs, defensive combs, grabs, and other advanced techniques until he knows how to attack with his eyes
很
closed.
好，就这样练下去吧。
On the other hand, the most important thing for people is self-awareness. So Pampang takes Wu Yang through analyzing top player match, plays one by one, identifying his weakness. We work late every day. In the blink of an eye, the wall is covered with A4 papers, filled with various charts, move diagrams, and text analysis. Pampang talks eloquently analyzing data. While Wu Yang and I bow our heads, looking at the new Hupu goddess vote. When we look up, we find Pampang staring at us
这
angrily.
是人家辛苦整理一晚上的资料呀！
我错了，你再说一遍，不好意思。
Wu Yang progressed happily, finally able to beat me when I go easy.
别骄傲，
赢你迟早的事儿。
哼，是吗？
What a way to play. Wait, where's the cable of the internet? Wireless? Could be. Competition is a battlefield, you stay steady or you lose. We Tab gets her baited, so we start drilling her focus. Under our plan, she gets better and better, no matter the noise around her. She keeps her head in the game. So to make her better, they put, with noise, that they put like a chicken and stuff like that in the middle of the street. Okay. We push a little table up next to Young PC desk, piled high with food. The landlady treats us since we usually eat cheap. I glanced at Yang on purpose. Good, he's still Fox, but let's see how long he can hold on. Just as we are chatting lively, a hand reached over trying to steal a chicken leg from the plate. I hit it with my chopstick. Hu Yang yelps in pain. His face turns stern, about to lose his temper.
不许生气哦，生气的话要罚钱，别忘了我们定的规矩哦。
Hu Yang pauses, obviously swallowing his anger, and goes back to his seat to go to training. At 6 a.m. the alarm goes off. It's another day of training. Yang rolls over and continues
不
sleeping.
起，
就这一天。
行，回头转我100块。
Hu Yang jumps up, gets dressed quick, and gets up. Pepper and I are surprised by the change Hu Yang. He's teachable. This master is deeply gratified. These days, I'm not idle either, focusing on gaining followers for my live stream, but with little effect. Looking at female streamers on the trending list, all vying for attention, I can't help but feel anxious. Could it be because my personal style isn't distinct enough? So I asked my parents for advice, gather a bunch of things, set up a nice live stream room, and sit there every day wearing my best makeup. I must be beautiful and elegant on camera. Who cares what's off camera? In front of the lens, I force a smile, try to interact with fans. I do my best to create a vibrant image. However, every time the live stream ends, I remove my makeup. I always feel a deep exhaustion. Time passes like this. Is it Virtua Fighter? Not Street Fighter, it's Virtua Fighter. Oh god, that's old as hell. The boxing tournament is approaching, and the final PK is about to begin. This time I'll give it my all, as a way to live up to Yang Yang's effort these days. Oh shit. We fight fiercely in front of our respective computers. Papang and the landlady watch as spectators, sitting aside to watch this exciting duel master match. But they sit in rocking chairs, even eating sunflower seeds and enjoying the sun. Their attention seemingly not on the game. Hu Yang and I fight with great abandon. Pang Pang helps landlady comb her hair, braiding a fishbone plate. Hu Yang and I even match, sweat sliding down our foreheads. Pang Pang and landlady drink afternoon tea, looking relaxed. In the critical moment, Hu Yang and I make our final contest. Hu Yang shots in troops Pang Pang and landlady's tea party. KO! Finally, Hu Yang takes it. Turtle like crazy, but a win's a win. Hard work pays, looks like she's ready for tomorrow, and we all stoked for her. Finally, the day of the competition arrives. There are many participants. I tell Hu Yang not to
你
worry.
能打败我，就肯定能打败他们。吹吧，
Hu Yang sits in front of computer, confident of victory. Go for
你
it.
就瞧好吧。
10 seconds later, he stands. I smile proudly.
看吧，秒赢。
我输了。
啊！
看透是你有我的吧？
The opponent stands up. Oh god! I was gonna slap. Papa and I quickly drag Hu Yang out of the internet cafe, apologize all the way. Hu Yang sees with anger, swinging his fist at the air. All time Hu Yang runs off in a flash. No matter how we chase, you can't catch up. Now that he lost the match, he can change it back into a boy. He must be devastated. Every time he doesn't know how to face reality, he uses this simple and rough way. Why can't it change the temper? But I didn't expect Uncle Ma Dongxi to be so good at games. Instantly defeating Hu Yang. Truly, they are masters among the ordinary people. Finally, Papa and I find him in a small restaurant. Hu Yang is drinking to draw his
老板
sours.
再来一瓶。
我陪你。老板，来一打。
我这年轻人，现在小姑娘这么能喝了，小伙子，给你也来一打。老板，我想来瓶1.5块钱。
Hu Yang sees a surprise mix with
这几天
bitterness.
辛苦你们陪着我练，该打道回府了。
也许还有别的法子。
哈哈哈哈！鸡汤来喽！哈哈哈哈！
The other sets out the pot and splash soup
哎
everywhere.
呦，不好意思啊。
Panic snatch a poster from the table and starts scrubbing with it. Before I can react, the poster is thrown into the trash can. Pang Pang also notices off, immediately pinches her fingertips, picks it up and unfolds it, even though discovering old stains. But the words are clear: boxing live boxing
你是
tournament.
谁说的是拳霸比赛对吧？
对，这不也是拳霸比赛？
Because when the I'm God say it wasn't box, it wasn't like fighting in game, it was fighting in real life.
这么说，我们还有机会？
有的兄弟，有的。喂，你怎么没进大彩的？
我不参加任何拳击比赛。
为什么？
眼睁睁的机会怎么能放弃？
Hu Yang doesn't speak, silently clenching his fist, then runs out directly. His reaction is really strange. Papang chases him back to the guest house, surprised to see Hu Yang packing his luggage, trying to leave. He's such a hurry. Papang is about to say something when I stop her. Shaking my head, I faintly feel that boxing has deeper meaning for Yu Yang. Soon Yu Yang sees us.
说了不参加。
放心，不是来拦你的，朋友一场，尊重你自己的选择。
Hu Yang frees, then slings his backpack over his shoulder. At the door, I call him back. There's something I need to confirm.
你的真实年龄其实比我们大很多，对吧？
Actually, besides seeing the boxing gloves in Choga, I also noticed a photo next to them. The young man in the photo stands on the ring, beaming with victory. He must be the farmer Hu Yang, and the gloves he's wearing are exactly the ones in front of us. The date is 2005, which means Yu Yang was at least an adult by 2000, while I was just born then. Hu Yang looks surprised and smiles
原来
bitterly.
你早知道了，我的确比你大。按理说今年我应该是30多岁的大叔了。
啊？原来变性别的时候年龄也能变啊！
我是神爱搞恶作剧呗，不过能遇到你们这2个朋友挺好。
既然是朋友，说说你到底怎么回事？
At this point, Yang finally sits down. He tells us he used to be a boxer. His family was poor when he was young, but he made a name for himself in boxing. The pair of boxing gloves at home witnessed his career covering him through countless tough times and winning his first championship. Later, he got greedy and fixed a match. Actually, it was set up. Someone wanted to take him down. He bore the shame, was kicked out of the club, and never got to touch boxing again. After that, he lived aimlessly, only venting his anger and frustration in the
我
boxing
玷
game.
污了拳击，不配再站上擂台。
我想你觉得自己不配，是因为还喜欢拳击。在你心里，擂台始终是神圣的。
真不打算上台了？那当初让你站上擂台的是什么？
是勇气吧。
哼，但其实你一直是个懦夫。的确不配打拳击。
贾旭，
我说的不对吗？为了钱打假赛，脑子不好使还被人坑了，之后生活也是搞得一团糟，窝闹闹还怎么打？
别说了，
我说的可都是实话。要不是我，你现在还在垃圾堆里打滚呢。你呀，就该继续过烂泥一样的生活。操
Hu Yang enraged raised his fist. If Pampang hadn't stopped him, my face will definitely be swollen. But I'm not afraid. I keep
打
talking.
有本事打呀！你的本事就是发无名火，攻击身边的人。
Hearing this, Hu Yang feels so close, can't calm down. My words hit the mark like
最
arrows.
该打的人其实是你自己。你要是真能打，去擂台打呀，打出成绩，打出荣耀啊！你敢吗？你他妈根本不敢。
Finally, he punched on the floor, blood oozing from his knuckles. If he really hit me, I'll be meeting my
真正的
drama.
勇气不是一直赢，不是从不犯错，而是从犯错中站起来，继续走下去。
Hu Yang lowered his head. His eyes is complex. He can feel the weight in his words, and he understands their depth. Boxing isn't just a sport for him; it's a belief, something he once devoted himself to. Back then, he faced every opponent and match with fearlessness, but later.
越想逃避，那些错误越会绑住你。你让自己停在这里，就永远别想逃过内心的煎熬。自己画的笼子，靠你自己才能走出来。
Just spill everything. Yu Yang just looks at me. After a while, she picks up her bag and slips out. Watching her go hurts, but everyone walks their own road. Damn it! I put the chair over. At night, just as Papang and I are sound asleep, a sudden bang at the door jerks us awake. There stands Hu
我想好了。
Yang.
我要走出那个笼子。
Hearing this, I'm happy, but my mouth
下
says.
次再吵醒老子，你等着瞧。
Hu Yang's current body is far from much ready, so we accompany him to sign up for a boxing club. Looking around, there are tough guys. He's the only girl. At first, everyone looks down on him, thinking he's another one following trends, unwilling to train seriously. For a while, he can't even find an opponent to spar
小
with.
姑娘想玩，去游乐园，来这儿凑什么热闹？
不好意思啊，没时间，让让，别耽误我训练。
Until he sees two big guys fighting in the ring. A muscle man is pinned to the ground by his opponent. When he retreats awkwardly to the side, Hu Yang leans close to
哥
his
们
ear.
儿，他看穿了你的打法，你老爱出直拳。下场你先假装打直拳，他的头会往一侧偏。当他开始反击的时候，
你就用右摆拳打他下巴。
The muscle man goes up skeptical. Soon he's impressed by Young's professionalism and introduces himself. His name is Young. Young promised to be Young's sparring partner. In the days that followed, they trained together at the club often. As for me, I'm getting more and more exhausted. To gain followers, I try many methods like cooperation with other female streamers, offering exclusive benefits to fans, and holding lucky draws, but with little success. Days pass and I grow more anxious. Every time Young comes back, he's so tired he falls asleep in me while I stay awake until dawn. That day, just after I sweetly think the big brother sent a rocket, I turned to see Pang Pang quietly playing games. I remember Pang Pang was once a great female game streamer, and among the three of us, only she won a coin from I'm God. She looks foxy, as if the world around her has nothing to do with her. At the moment, I freeze. Could it be that Yang and I are holding her back? I can't help but observe Pang Pang for a long time. Suddenly I realized something. Wasn't this how I treated games before? But now I always focus on live streaming rankings, tips and viewers' expectations, forgetting the initial joy of gaming. In that moment I clearly realized I don't like who I am now, and in the comments people are talking about all sorts of things. When will Eggy hold another lucky draw? Next live stream, don't play games, chat with us more. Like the outfit today, but the chest could be smaller. Seeing these words I'm filled with mixed emotions, wanting to refute but having no words. Can't talk about my experience, can't vent my frustration. Am I still me? Am I still Eggy? I pause silently, looking at the camera.
快下播了，我今天突然想跟大家分享一些事情。曾经，我只是一个普通的玩家，打游戏纯粹是为了开心，也不在乎任何人的眼光。
I take a deep breath and say what I need to say, then go even further.
可是突然有一天，我不知不觉开始做作，开始迎合。开始为每一个点赞、每一条评论、每一份礼物而努力，甚至有时候，连我自己都搞不清楚自己到底在做什么。我失去了最初的快乐，甚至觉得自己变得虚伪了。现在我希望能从内心重新享受游戏，而不是把它当成一个需要表演的舞台。游戏吸引人的应该是游戏本身，不该是其他任何东西。
After saying this, I feel a huge relief. Then, as expected, the comment erupts. Stick to being sexy, put on makeup, otherwise are you worthy of my gifts? Putting on an act, first you did weird stuff, now you're being emotional, boring, unfollowing. Can female streamers even play games? You must be a noob. The noisy comments fill up with sarcasm and ridicule, shatter my sincerity in an instant, and the last sentence really got my under skin. You say I don't know how to play games, just wait and see.
我要证明给你们看，我是个技术主播，而不是为了讨好你们而存在的。我将在接下来月底之前冲上最强枪神的段位，不然就注销账号。
I answered him angrily, suddenly realizing I was too impulsive. Through my current legendary gunner rank is out of reach for many. Only 1% of players reach strongest gun god. Instantly I regret it.
装逼一时爽。
At this moment, Pang Pang's comforting voice rings in my ear, along with a somewhat harsh light. It's hard to say, this light isn't just harsh, it's piercing. She puts her hand on my shoulder to encourage me. Look at Pang Pang. I suddenly find courage. Right, no matter what, I have to fight for it now, prove myself. I go to the streaming, but now I don't wear makeup, don't fix up, don't tidy up the stream room. Every day I go live with a bare face. Many people in the comments laugh at me. I even lose followers, but I don't care. I just want to play well. That day, Wu Yang comes back, surprised to see me still
还不
streaming.
睡啊？这不等你回来吗？你先睡，我今天要打完这局。
那我再练几个俯卧撑。
The clock is 3 and I still don't dare sleep. Finally promote to master lead. I spring out of my chair. I only see it's quiet around. Wu Yang are asleep. At 5 AM, sharp the alarm hits. Wu Yang and I snap upright, throw on clothes, rush up and head out. You can't fight without a body that keeps up. We go for a run. High knees, push-ups. Now my world revolves around games. Chopsticks in one hand, keys in the other. Eyes glued to the screen and I brawl online. Oops, I accidentally dropped the ball. Good, no need to spend time eating. At the club, Yang and Young fight fiercely in the ring. Soon Yang is knocked down, blood at the corner of his mouth. He wipes his mouth with the back of his hand. Confucius said the key to successful writing is to build a relationship between your bot and chair. I think it's the same with
一
gaming.
天都没起身了，不用尿尿吗？
我穿了尿不湿。
Okay, Jesus Christ.
还得是你。
这么想参加比赛呀？
对。
缺钱我借你。
嗯。
奖金也就3万，为这点钱把自己搞成这样不值当。
我不是为了奖金，
就单纯为了赢啊。
为了找回自己。
Is she crazy? In the pitch dark, Eggy and Uyan stand there, eyes shut, in the weirdest pose, walking cold, and you'll think they'll turn zombie. Vampire carefully drags them onto the bed, catch 2 punch and a slap for trouble. Then they get even more
守住
obsessive.
这个角落，敌人在 A 大 ，B 点防守 ，B 点防守，快！
之前防守，然后应该用摆拳侧面攻过去。
Wake up in the morning, not sure why, but my chest hurts. Wu Yang says his shoulder is sore. Maybe we are just too tired lately. Hearing this, my mind was drinking water spits out because he knows what was happening.
水太烫。
My rank punch keeps rising with each passing day. I realize that when focusing on the game itself, the side results come natural. At that moment, I suddenly understand the meaning of the greatest truths are the simplest. And the voice criticizing me are long gone. The live stream room is filled with real game lovers. During breaks, they give me many helpful sessions. We exchange skills and I interact with fans more and more. On the other side, Wu Yang says he trains with Daeyoung every day. Daeyoung even invites an experienced female boxer to spar with him. Wu Yang performs brilliantly. Crowded people gather around, and those who look down on him can't help but cheer for him. Wu Yang lives up to expectations, fits his opponent, earning the respect of the entire club through his efforts. After the match, people from the club volunteer to give him ideas and analyze boxing techniques. More and more sparring partners on him. Before he sat alone on the steps eating chicken breast, now he sits at the table with everyone, chatting and laughing, smiling more often. Before we know it, the official boxing tournament begins. Success or failure in on this fight, and I'm close in on strongest gun god with little time left. I sit in the room, the only sounds are the ticking clock and occasional car horns in the distance. The mouse in my hand suddenly feels heavy. The real bet is about to start. I take a deep breath, trying to relax my fingers, but my heart races, each beat like a countdown. Wu Yang sits across from me, making final preparation for departure. He clenches his fist gently, then relaxes, repeating the motion as if silently rehearsing the
准
upcoming
备好
fight.
了吗？正宗农村土鸡蛋，还有老板娘亲手炸的油条，保证你们能赢。
Pang brings over breakfast. Wu Yang and I each take a fried dove stick and 2 eggs. It symbolizes the landlady's hope that each of us can score 100 points. Our fists bump together. Humans box each other's round. Time to step up. The opponent Lina is an experienced veteran. Steady eyes, solid footwork. She's no pushover. Even a little flinch now and fail will take root. If she so much as flinch, failure takes root. Wu Yang meets her stare. No swearing, no tilt, just calm prep. The referee blows the whistle and the match begins. Lina deals in fast, clean, heavy shots. Wu Yang leans on speed and footwork, slipping shots but finding no openings. Soon Lina fakes a move. Wu Yang falls for it, taking a hard hit to the abdomen. Sure enough, crash training can't beat years of grind. She wilts and goes down. Fingers fly across the keyboard. My heartbeat sinks with the gunfire. Each breath calculates the next move. Eyes lock on screen, no corner check.
1、冲！
Wu Yang gets up quick and charge. After a few rounds, she adapts to Lina's style, throwing punch more confidently. His straight punches are fast and precise. Occasionally, he hits Lina's defensive gaps. Do I need to click? I need to click. The audience starts noticing this previously underestimated boxer, the enthusiasm ignited. Friends from the club cheer loudly for Wu Yang. Go for it, take her down, you can do it. Shots ring out, Wu Yang feels 100% strength. Gunshots, footsteps, breathing mix. The team moves through smoke and flashbangs, sprinting like cheetahs toward the enemy position. Fine sweat breaks out on my forehead. The enemy has heavy firepower, but the team coordinates well, gradually gaining the upper hand with excellent tactics. I take a deep breath, the critical moment is here. In the test final stage, stamina drops sharply. Wu Yang knows he can't relax. Every second from now could decide the outcome. Lina charged, pinning Wu Yang down. Then punch land one after another. Wu Yang looks in pain. In his body taking hits like a punching bag. Blood flows from the corner of his eyes and nose. Is he going to lose? The bomb's countdown is like the Grim Reaper spell, each chime eating my heart. I scan the green, looking for the last enemy. Hu Yang fights like with all her might, refusing to give up, just as Li Na takes the upper hand, launching a fatal attack. Hu Yang counters suddenly. An unexpected hook hits Li Na's thigh accurately, followed by an uppercut to the abdomen. Then Sun counter catch Li Na off guard. Then Hu Yang punch torn, simple and fierce, each one pouring all her strength into the attack, fists falling like rain. I shoot quickly, my heart almost jumping out of my chest. I stare at the screen. As the game over screen goes black, victory pops up. I won. I let out a long breath, hands sliding off the keyboard and mouse, slumping back in the chair. The battle is finally over. I exit. The comment section flooded with congratulations on becoming strongest gun god. The coin! Followers at 110k and still climbing.
Three, 2, 1，比赛结束。胜利者是吴洋洋。
And the coin. When Papa and I go downstairs, we see Yu Yang leaning against the motorbike, waiting for us. The three of us stand together, nervously taking out our tokens. The thought of changing back excites us, but looking back, this experience has the opposite end. It's unforgettable. It changes us a lot, pushes us to grow. For a moment, we feel
今儿个是
reluctant.
最后一天当女娃了。
我最后一天当男孩子了。
总觉得还挺怀念这段时间的。
我也是。
去哪儿？
我们去纪念下这段难忘的时间吧。反正现在有钱了。
Right, this one won 30,000 yuan in prize money. Then I get on back off Yu Yang motorbike, back and right to the scooter. We set off. KTV neon lights flash, a group of beautiful women surround us, swaying gently to the music. On the sofa nearby, Pang Pang sits awkwardly sandwiched between two handsome male
大哥，
models.
我给你倒酒。大哥想点哪首？我去。
A few rounds in, Pang gone full Gremlin, left arm, right arm dancing with pretty boys. Looks like she's pre-gaming her return to girlhood. I look at Pang Pang and then at Hu Yang, feelings I can't quite name. These weeks remind me why I game, and that there are no shortcuts. You grind every step. Yang noted their hang-ups, temper and all. Pang Pang can finally go back to her old life. Two versions of us that cheated, cut corners, drifted, they are fading. Tomorrow we head home, but we are not the same. Feels good. I'm grateful I became a girl for a while. Grateful I met them. I might even be a little grateful to that whole I'm God
想
thing.
咋的？继续喝。
好。
Part 3.
脚挪一挪。
The few of us come to Ed's spawning, private rooms, a wreck, and an elderly cleaning lady standing
年
up.
纪轻轻就花天酒地，小女孩在外面喝醉了不安全的，知道吗？昨天晚上花了多少钱？少说1.8万得有了。哎呦，一下子搞到那么多钱，拿来做正事多好。
阿姨，您别说，
我们这就走。
辛苦阿姨了。
We at the door when it hits me. I pat my pocket.
完
Oh no!
了，币不见了。
我的呢？也没了。
我的也不知道放哪儿了。
赶紧找。
这是你们的吗？
We turn around and see the cleaning auntie pick up the tokens from the floor. As soon as the three coins touch each other, suddenly white light flash. When the white light fades, we come to our center and find ourselves in a familiar place. No, these monkeys are my dorm room.
恭喜你们找齐了3枚硬币啊！
It's the dormitory aunt that is the I am God.
虽然严格说起来啊，也不是你们找的，是我直接放进你们口袋里的。那我就满足你们想要变回去的愿望吧。
阿姨，
你就是我是谁？
所以就是宿舍阿姨把我们耍得团团转。
Hu Yang's out temper flares up. He steps forward, looking like he's about to punch their mom right there. The dumb mom calmly steps back 2 paces, toss a coin in her hand, and another white light
呀，
surge.
这次又是什么东西？
不是什么东西，是马东锡。
怎么是这个大叔啊？神神叨叨，你到底是谁？
我
Toss another coin in his hand. This time we are prepared. We already know the white light will take us to a new place again. The Madongshi from just now has turned into the landlady in front of us. Then into Dai Young, the doctor, Lao Chen, a teacher, a street thug, the clean aunt. Okay. Like all the people that we met. I'm God. Hui Yang, Papa, where are you? I'm here, Eggy. Hey, stop playing tricks. Since we finished the task, hurry up and turn us back. Great, so Yang is okay too. Don't rush, pass the next game and you'll get a chance to return to your original identity. Is this a match from I Am God? Why don't I hear a voice? Strange, I clearly don't hear a voice, but I can see the matches too. Of course, there's no need for a voice in this world. Only words are needed. Haven't you noticed the dialog box below you? A dialog box? So, do we not need to make sounds when we talk either? You can try. I've never seen a girl with worse face than you, Yang. What did you say, you fat pig? Heggy only takes a shower once every 3 hours or 4 days. It's disgusting. I only go that long without showering occasion, okay? Whoa, it's true, you can hear me even without me speaking. I'll try to. Yang is a big idiot. Quit messing around. Hey, hurry up and tell us the game rules. You collect the 3 tokens that belong to you. Each side of every token represents your gender. Every time you must flip 2 tokens and your gender will be determined by the sides you land on. Remember, you have to flip 2 each time. He's messing with us again. I'll try first. Please try flipping the coins to complete the game. Oh wait, you need to choose. Hey, I'm still here. Yeah, I need to make them. And now these. Fuck, but it needs to be on the other side. Fuck. Shit. How is this even possible? How the hell I can put this one in female? At what? Fuck. On the body. Yeah, fuck. Thought I had it. How the hell you can do it? I don't think this is possible. Yeah. Is this even possible? I cannot make to say that. Because this two need to be blue, this one needs to be red. How the hell I can do that? What if I do this? No. What? Because if you cannot change only one, how you can do this? How can I change this one? Because if you could change all three, it will be easy. Fuck, I was thinking of one thing, but it doesn't work. See, it doesn't work. Because it won't work. How can I turn this red and have this two blue? Because you cannot flip alone, it needs to always be two. Yeah. What's going on? It seems impossible to flip all of them over. Let me do it. Papan steps over, flips their own coin, and Yuang's coin to the opposite side, then stops flipping. After a while, Papan and Yuang start to change. Ha, what? I'm back. I changed it back. Finally. So it really works. Flipping the coin switch says, what about me? I can understand only my breath. I'm sorry, Eggy. What are you saying? Pang pang. This puzzle has no solution. No matter how many times you flip, you can't make all three coins. There we go, see? Because with three, and you can only switch two, it's impossible. It needed to be four. All coins saves I flip two each time. It's great, it's cool math problem, so only two of us can change back. So I can't change back. No, we didn't come this far to leave her behind. Hu Yang, I didn't expect him to be so loyal. I thought he was such a selfish guy. Who I call is selfish? I don't want to turn back into fat otaku. While we are talking, Pang Pang unexpectedly picks up his own coin and runs off. Wait, don't go yet. Let me think of another way. Just as Young is about to chase her, forget it, let's think of another way later. Don't worry, I'll definitely help you change back. Only one of us two can change back, right? Then I'm willing to sacrifice myself. I just need to flip the two coins again. Sacrifice yourself won't work. Don't forget the game rules I set. This game can only start with 3 coins. What? Aren't there only 2 left? Where's the third one? But it's not completely obvious. Look where? I am God doesn't speak again. Wu Yang looks around for a long time. Who are you? Finally notes that guy has the last coin. Have you been watching us this whole time? Don't be shy, just come from different dimensions. Speak up, since you have been watching from behind, you should be willing to help us, right? It seems this kid is still a bit shy. Let me ask you for you. You just need to nod or shake your head, but you have to think clearly about the consequence. Are you willing to give up your coin at the cost of your own sex to help Hagi and Wu to turn back into boys? Yes. Final reminder, think it through. Boy to girl, girl to boy, both are lovely, but your life will be different. Take responsibility for your choice. Thank you, stranger. Offer your coin to help them and they'll entrust you with the chance to change their fate. A lot of things don't need a purpose, doing them gives them meaning. Stage a grand revolt or just go get fries. Either rise up in a spectacular rebellion or go get some fries. Please try flipping the coins to complete the game. Alright, so we need to do like this. If that's how it is, then we have our answer. Maybe this story is about to end. A month later.
奇怪呀，大哥怎么不接电话呢？
两位帅哥， 冤有头债有主，我们不熟吧？
你不认识我们可认识你。
想我了吗，宝贝儿？
Finally, we are back to our original lives, and we taught the thugs who bullied us a good lesson. And you, my friend, you're really a hero. We owe this all to your sacrifice. Now you flip the coin again, and your life is just beginning. Ending. Okay, but then it's like, okay, this path, because they say, I don't know what all this is. Then they say like there's a video like that you can unlock, but you need to do both endings. That should be this path over here.
美女，方便加个微？
你们来了，今天先穿上。哎呀
I think they say they put control. Okay, we can skip. Oh, you don't need to hold control. You can press control and it goes by itself. Okay. Because now instead of going after Hu Yang, you say that you're gonna help kill Yan. But of course it takes a while to get to there. Because it doesn't go immediately to the choice. Because they say that oh shit, the cat. Because they say that they like if you get both endings you get like a video or something.
凑合，不过比之前有。
And I think the endings is like not about the coin. I don't think it has nothing about to do with the coins. Okay. Now we do this. Now they go eat. Okay. I don't understand why it doesn't work immediately. Okay, part 1. Maybe someday I'll get me back. But right now I take a big breath and screw up my college.
我想和你们一起参加接下来的比赛。
Later on, Wu Yang Yang moved back to her own place, so it's mostly the three of us, Monkey, Killian and me, hanging out. Nationals are still a ways off, so we only train a day or two each month, pretty chill. Why now of all times? I sat down to brush my brush and go answer the door.
怎么就你一个人？秦莲呢？
前段时间太累了，他说想休息，就我俩去吃饭。
哦。
蛋蛋，你这边脸怎么红红的？被人打了？
闭上你的臭嘴！这是秦莲推荐的最新款腮红。
I hadn't finished applying it when Monkey spoke, so I quickly applied the other
好看
side.
吧？
咦，鸡皮疙瘩掉一地，现在竟然爱上化妆了。行了行了，赶紧走吧。
哎，等等等等，还没定妆呢。
I made Monkey surging, I asked spray some setting spray a few times, grabbed my bag and immediately head out
还
with
定
him.
妆？磨磨唧唧的，跟娘们儿似的。蛋蛋，你
I follow Monkey's Italian gaze and see a streak of bright red trickling down my leg. I scream in fright, could I be in terminal illness or am I hurt somewhere or I'm going to die? Otherwise, why would I suddenly bleed so much? So as I'm at loss, Monkey takes his time to open the drawer and hands me a pack. On it clearly says, Moonsoup.
你大姨妈来了。
大姨妈？
女孩子每个月总有那么几天会流血，你不知道吗？
啊，好像听说过。
恭喜你，现在有机会亲自去体验了。
Fuck！
Luckily, Monkey has experienced this area just one door apart. My best buddy is standing outside, teaching me how to use the entire pilot step by step. Following this instruction, I proceed step
首
by
先
step.
呢，撕开卫生巾的包装，确认正面，背面有贴条。你撕去贴条后呢，然后把卫生巾粘在内裤上。哎，对了，要确保放在居中的位置，不然啊容易侧漏。
This guy knows quite a lot. Finally get it on. I open the door and Monkey hands me the terms.
姨妈期只能喝热的，不能碰凉的。
不是吧？
还不能抽烟、喝啤酒、熬夜、碰咖啡，不然啊，到时候痛经有你受的。
真麻烦。对了，痛经是什么？别说了。我已经知道了。
Ah crap, my lower belly started to cramp. I clamped down a monkey arm to ride it out, didn't even know I will bruise him.
实在不行，我帮你请假吧。
我不，这点痛算什么？
Thinking of how many girls power through school, work, life, even with cramps, how can I fall so easily? As I checked, women spend about 40 years having periods, manage pregnancy, breastfeeding. That's 38 years, roughly 456
猴
cycles.
子，按照每次大姨妈量35毫升算，女人一生因月经流失的血有16000毫升，相当于27个600毫升的矿泉水瓶。
所以要不待会儿你吃些鸭血补补？
不，我要吃烤串，喝啤酒。
小子啊，看我吃还差不多。
靠！
I better take a few steps before giving up. The cramps are killing me. Monkey eats me onto the couch. Late at monkey's chest until I protest. My protest is ineffective. We have extremely healthy red date and longer porridge, something I never touched before. Killian hears I'm on my period and comes over especially to tell me that for her the most effective way to relieve period pain is to warm her lower abdomen with hot water cup. I try it and it really works. But when warming your stomach you must wrap the cup in a towel, otherwise you might get burned. Don't ask me how I know. These days Monkey and Killian take good care of me, strictly regulating my diet and schedule. For a moment I have the illusion that I'm confinement. Back then I thought they were just being dramatic. I was wrong. A few days later, my period finally ends. I think I'm free, but Monk reminds me that I have to suffer again.
修站姐10分去，我俩这次被分配到了游泳馆，辛苦活啊！
辛苦？这可是我梦寐以求的工作。
I didn't expect to be so happy. This time Monk is going to be a swimming coach and I'm going to be a pool safety officer. I walk into the swimming pool, my heart is full of excitement, thought of seeing a bunch of bikini-clad beauties soon. I can already picture it in my mind. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be this. Countless beautiful women walk past me, long legs, tiny waist, plump or slender, each with their own charm. Thinking of that being pool safety office comes with such great perks. I'm over the moon. Yeah. Chatting excited with Monkey, we step into swimming pool, only to be immediately dumbfounded. There is no single beauty inside, only kids and aunties. And all the men's eyes are fixed on me. Why are they looking at me? Could it be I become the perk? I walk behind Monkey, feeling those men burning gaze. The bolder ones even come to strike up a
小妹
conversation.
妹，第一次来，我好像在电视上见过你。
美女来学游泳，我可以教你噻。
This is ridiculous. I could take a few steps and link arms with
我男
Monkey.
朋友会游泳，他会教我的，是吧，猴哥哥？
啊？哎，对，我教你，走。
Monkey is quick to react, even taking my hand actively. I could see the jealousy in those men's eyes. Today Monkey and I look like a couple. I look at Monkey, but my gaze unconsciously falls on our linked hands. It's the first time he held my hand like this, and it feels strange. His palm is rough and broad. Finally we reach an empty corner, and Monkey bursts out
你
laughing.
想看福利，没想到自己成福利了吧？
哎呀，快干活去，结束了赶紧回家。
What a letdown, but work comes first. I change it to safety officer uniform and start carefully checking the warning signs. I notice boards around the pool. After walking around once, I suddenly see Monkey teaching a girl not to swim not far away. The way she looks at Monkey is off, and she keeps asking to be taught a simple move that even a kindergarten could do over and over again. Judging by a woman's intuition, this girl is definitely into Monkey. Watching her deliberately flirting and Monkey seeming to enjoy it, unconscious irritation wells up in me. I unexpected little kid runs over and steps on my foot. The next second I lose my balance and fall. I land flat on my face, utterly embarrassed. I try to get up but can't for a moment. Suddenly a pair of big hands lift me up. Looking close, it's Monkey.
没事吧，蛋蛋？
哎，摔一跤而已，小意思。
这里地硬，万一伤到哪儿了，伤筋痛骨100天呢。
教练，我们还练不练了？
你先自己练会儿。
The girl snorts angrily and walks away. I whisper to
靠
Monkey.，
那妹子吃我的醋了，她想撩你。
怎么可能啊？
你要相信女人的直觉。
女人的直觉？你现在越来越牛逼了。好了，别管了啊！有没伤到哪儿？下次小心点。
喂，刚那妹子前凸后翘，长得还挺好看，你别被迷了心窍哈。
哎呀，放心吧， 我现在已经有2个女朋友了，再来第3个，我可吃不消啊。
2个女朋友？
是啊。
哪儿来的俩？
It hits me. He's counting me as one. Fine. Wait, why does that sound kind of flirty? Monkey fixes his eyes on my face and steps in. I'm a little startled, even holding my breath for a second. My face turns red for no reason. It's not the first time. Whenever Monkey gets close, my heart races. What's going on?
你想干嘛？
He gets closer and closer. Could it be he's going to kiss me? I can almost hear my own heartbeat. What should I do now? Should I close my eyes and let him? Suddenly, Monkey reaches out and takes something from my
你怎么带
face.
这种东西？
I step back to my sense. Monkey's holding a false eyelash between his fingers, so that's what fell off. I wonder if Monkey noticed my earlier mood. I sneak a glance and he's looking at the false eyelash playfully. It seems he didn't notice. I feel ashamed of my early thought and pretend to be
好
casual.
看呗，显得眼睛又大又圆的。算了，你掉了就掉了，扔了吧。
把眼睛闭上。
啊？
我帮你粘回去，不然你这大小眼儿看着怪吓人的。
行不行啊你？粘不好，小心被你爹打死。
I talked, but I closed my eyes obediently. Monkey fingertips are gentle. He carefully placed the false eyelash under my eyelid. The whole process is as light as dragonflies skimming the water. I can feel how careful he is. Before I can react, done. It's quicker and uncomfortable than when I do it myself.
真好看。
假睫毛，喜欢的话回头给你买一对。
我是说，你真好看。
This simple word makes me freeze. We are so close. Monkey eyes are so bright and the corners of his mouth curves into a nice arc. He's like the warm spring sun. Every inch of him on my skin feels comfortable. I zone out for a moment, a sweet feeling surging in my heart, coming to my sense. I look at Monkey, who's so close, who, not knowing how to react, I immediately start joking.
兄弟，我现在何止好看，保不齐日后出道成为超模，迈上人生巅峰呢。
苟富贵，勿相忘。
I pat Monkey's shoulder boldly, but turn my face away, afraid you'll see through me like I've done something
放心
wrong.
啊，有我一口肉吃，就有你一口汤喝。
For the rest of time, I continue as safety officer. It's really hard work. 1 minute kids are fighting and I have to break it up. Then next, someone reports seeing someone pee in the pool and I have to deal with it. Then there's even an auntie stealing swim rings and I have to stop her. They pass by quite fully. Finally, it's closing time. Setting sun paints the water surface golden, and the whole pool seems to be dyed with this warm gold, peaceful and beautiful. But Monkey and I can't go back yet. We have to finish cleaning first. Monkey and I tidy up and clean in our respective areas. As time passes, night falls. The incandescent lights of the swimming pool make the water surface shimmer like a twinkling starry sky. We play around like 2 kids, splashing water everywhere, laughter echoing, all laughter meaningless with the sound of water, and in this carefree joy, my heart can't help but quietly draw closer to him. Finally, we get tired and lie down quietly together. The walls and ceiling on the swimming pool reflect water light, creating a dreamlike atmosphere, as if we were in the underwater world, so beautiful it's almost unreal. I think against that Monkey, and for no reason, a little sadness bubbles up, maybe the post-hype crash. I sit up, staring at shimmering water, tipping top.
想什么呢？
在想，这样的生活还能持续多久？
担心啥？兄弟一直在呢。
我真幸运，虽然变化这么大，但身边的人没变。你和秦莲一直支持着我，谢谢你，猴子。
干嘛突然这么矫情？要谢，给我游戏里充200，那才是真的。
滚！
蛋蛋，你有没有发现，不管你是男孩还是女孩，我们
你不一向都男女老少通吃吗？
屁，这不是你老缠着我？喂，万一真要一直当女孩了，你准备怎么办啊？
嗯哼，那兄弟就靠你了。
也不是不行，每天2馒头管饱。
哼，我这样的说不定能傍上个高富帅，后半生衣食无忧。
找对象得看人品，看看能不能聊得来，好不好？
行了行了，我可没想过找什么男朋友。不过你说，我还能变回男孩子吗？
蛋蛋，你想变回去吗？
Do I want to turn back? Maybe on the night the costume competition ended when I chose to stay. I already had the answer, but can this kind of life really
猴
last?
子，我不是一个对未来有清晰规划的人，也从来不是一个笃定坚决的人。成为女孩子完全是意外， 我其实没信心能一直当下去。
那你是喜欢曾经的生活呢？
这还真问住我了。以前嘛，过着普普通通的生活，每天打游戏和你插科打诨，偶尔意淫一下自己永远追不到的妹子，不说多开心，但也挺知足的。现在，可能因为成为了漂亮女孩，觉得得到了更多的关注，说实话也满足了一点小虚荣心。可是我发现女人不好当，即便是美女也没那么容易成功。过去和现在各有各的好，要说到底喜欢哪个，我觉得好像差不多。
那我就放心了。
放心？
没什么，别想太多了，蛋蛋。无论你是男孩还是女孩，你都是我的死党。不早了，我送你回去吧。
Monkey holds out his hand. I look at him, slowly take his hand and stand up. Monkey meant what he said, and I know it's from the bottom of his heart, French, but even thought it's the same French touch. Why do I feel completely different when facing Monkey now compared to when I was a boy? This feeling is so strong that it scares me. He walks in front of me looking at his bag behind him. I can't help but let my shadow slowly move close to his, making it look as if the two of us are snuggling together. The reason for doing this, the reason is, the Monkey is my brother and best pal, yeah. In the days that follow, Monkey and I continued to volunteer at the swimming pool. The work here is really not easy. There are so many naughty kids fighting, crying, asking me for candy. At the end of the day, I'm exhausted, but with Monkey around, the day passes quickly. Occasionally, there are still the guys hitting on me. At such times, Monkey suddenly pops up to drive away those unwelcome ones. I don't know why he always shows up in time, coolly telling them off.
离他远点儿，我是她男朋友。
Hearing this, my heart feels warm. My hand unconsciously moves towards Monkey, but I quickly pull it back when I realize, hey, calm the hell down. After closing Monkey and I clean the pool as usual, the huge swimming pool is just two of us. I don't know when it started, but the long time after closing every day has become what I look for the most. It's nice to just be with Monkey like this quietly. I really wish for more of this time, more and more. But I know it's impossible. Days go by and the work at the swimming pool continues. Monkey, Kian and I still hang out together, but I know something has long since changed. Coming to the swimming pool that day, I checked safety facilities as usual. Everything is normal, and I'm about to breathe a sigh of relief when I suddenly hear a scream.
有人落水了!
Turning around, I see a child drowning in the middle of the pool. Oh my god, I immediately jump into the pool to save them. Even though I've been in charge of safety, I never thought I'll actually encounter something like this. For a moment, my mind goes blank. Jump into the water, I don't expect the child in panic to be completely uncovered with my rescue. I finally managed to drag the child to the shore with all my strength, but I'm completely out of energy. My body gradually loses control and sinks. Water gradually covers my mouth, eyes and head. I feel the whole world go quiet. Stretching out my hand, I desperately try to grab something, but there's nothing to hold. Desperately I want to shout for help, but what I blurt out unconsciously is...
猴子!
Nothing but emptiness ahead, and I keep sinking. At the last second, a hand plunges into the water and clamps onto me. My head spins and the ground is under me again. It's Monkey, came for me. I knew you would. The next time Monkey face drops over mine, his mouth seals over my lips. Shit, my first kiss. Part 2. Heggy, nothing can do to you. Why aren't you moving? I'm losing it. What do I do? Don't tell me. I keep giving her rescue breaths over and over. Damn it. Why? How could this happen? I can't accept it. On high school check-in day, I lugged an armful of bags into the door. There's a chubby guy snoring on the lower bunk. I check my rooms as I'm asleep. That's my bed.
喂，这是我的床，你快醒醒，快醒醒！喂，醒醒！
I try to shake the guy awake, no use. I struggle to drag him off to the bed. It's really heavy. I collapse onto the floor exhausted while he's still snoring. I crack my phone to Max to blast him awake. He just rolls over and swats at it and sends my phone skittering across the floor. Great, what a roommate. Whatever, I climb to the top bunk. Later I learn his name is Shiashu, run as an egg. We all start calling him Heggy. As for me, they call me Monkey. Fits, I guess. Heggy can eat and sleep a lot, and he loves staying up all night playing games. I thought we will never get along, but...
What? 这是我兄弟， 打球别这么脏。
But he's actually a good guy. Later, I even forgot to ask him to swap bets back. The guy knows every embarrassing story I got, every messy chapter of my love life, even helping me find my girlfriend Kilian. Heggy said Kilian is a nice girl, someone worth getting along with. Then he kept pushing us together, even helping me write love letters. Over the years, we've skipped class together, played games together, crammed over for exams overnight. We've been through a lot. Later, Eggy got hooked on games. Even thought I was the one who got him into it. His skills improved by leaps and bounds, leaving me far behind in no time.
要不要一块儿去搓个澡啊？几天没洗了你。
不去，你去吧。
I got my time watched past and he's still gaming. Ever since I suggested become a streamer, this guy has been playing video games even more recklessly, but his viewer can't stay set. Heggy just shakes her head. I head off to wash
喂，
up.
猴子，醒醒！
I'm dead asleep when a pretty stranger shows me awake. How does she know my name? And why is there a girl in our dorm?
你是谁？
The girl keeps insisting she's Eggy. After enough proof, I have to accept. My bro Eggy's a girl now. On the way back from the hospital, I'm still full of questions. I hold it in forever, then finally bored.
妇科检查它是什么感觉啊？
Eggy glared at me angrily. Alright, wrong question, so I comfort her.
其实吧，这当女孩子也没什么不好的呀。
But Eggy got even angry. If I turn into a girl overnight, I would have broken down long ago. Now that something like this has happened to my best buddy, I have to step up. I'll stick my neck out for him. I let Eggy lay low in our dorm. She only came out when no one was around. But sometimes.
嘿嘿，
我操，你干嘛？
脱衣服啊，
你怎么在我面前脱啊？
一直这么脱的。
你现在是女孩子啊！哎呀，算了，我转过去，你快脱吧。
Hey, life was gonna be different when your best buddy became a girl. The rough and tough little fatty had turned into this. Eggy relied on me more and more now. I felt like I'll become a mother hen, having to take responsibility for looking after her. But it's only right, we are best pals. No matter if Eggy is a boy, a girl, or even evolves into an alien, it won't affect our brotherhood. Hiding this doesn't last long. Everyone soon found out about Eggy and even suspected something going on between us. God knows, my heart only had Leon. There's a mix-up on my birthday. Luckily, it turned out okay. When Kilian found out the truth, she even offered her rental apartment and took Eggy there to live. I remember that night, Kilian said she wanted me to come over. She and Eggy were going to celebrate my birthday together. After I've been knocking forever, the door finally swings open. Two pretty girls standing shoulder to shoulder. And next to Kilian was a completely new
怎
Eggy.
么认不出我们蛋蛋啦？
是先声明，是秦莲逼我化妆换这身衣服的。
蛋蛋，你别开口，一开口就幻灭。刚还想夸你是女神呢。
我才不稀罕当什么美女。
这话可别说太早哦。
Kilian said taking out of prepared cake, so with Eggy egging me on and Kilian threatening me, I made like 7 or 8 wish. And as for what the wish are, I wish for my best bro Eggy and my girl Kilian to stay by my side always. Later, Eggy had a little incident with school beauty Wu Yang by accident, but after the cosmic competition, Wu Yang disappeared from our world. The three of us, me, Eggy, and Kilian, were inseparable afterwards, and Eggy got more and more used to live
猴
as
子
a，girl.
你说哪个好看？
我觉得这个，你说呢？
饿吗？吃点饼干垫垫。
我不饿，给蛋蛋吧。这个怎么样？
相信我，猴子喜欢白色的。
Once, while Kilian was picking out clothes, Eggy and I waited around bored. Suddenly, we exchanged a look and glanced at the game corner nearby at the same time. Shopping really isn't for us after all. Eggy and I had a great time playing video games. Before we knew it, Kilian came over and threw her shopping bags to
你
me.
们继续，我到楼上看看。
快点儿，你要被我追上喽！
来了。
With Eggy around, Kilian can happily go shopping, get her hair perm. She's really happy. With Eggy around, I have someone to play games with, to pass time. I'm really happy. We got along well before. Now we are an unbreakable trio. Sometimes when Kilian and I are falling out, we even need Eggy to mediate. She understands how boys think and knows how to soothe a girl's mood. Eggy has become an indispensable part of our lives. Her presence is completely different from when she was a boy. When did things start to change? It must have been around that time. During that period, Eggy and Yu Yang became frenemies. When Kilian asked if Eggy can get them to be models for the costume competition, I'm grateful they agreed without hesitation. And Eggy suddenly got all fired up, promised not to let Kilian down, and decided to stay in practice room every night to practice the catwalk. Back then, Kilian stayed up late every night drawing designs. Even thought I was dozing off, I still stayed with her. But my mind kept drifting to Eggy. She's probably practicing in the practice room right now. I wonder how she's doing.
哥让你别送我回来了，好困啊，你赶紧回去睡觉吧。
明天我给你带早餐。
好哥哥，你真好。我走了。
Now we are playing with Monkey. I turned to leave but didn't go back to the dorm, thinking Egg was still busy in practice room. I wanted to check on her. Besides, it's late at night, she shouldn't be going back alone as a girl. When I got to practice room, the lights were still on. I walked to the door and through the glass window, I saw Eggy was indeed inside. She was trying to walk the catwalk, stepping carefully, but she stumbled this way and that. Several times I wanted to rush in to help her, but I held back. Time passed bit by bit, but watching Eggy practice looking funny yet earnest, I didn't feel sleepy at all. It's amusing, cute. Watching her, I feel like I'm going to laugh like an idiot. For some reason that night, it's already past 10. Oh no, I accidentally bumped into something at my feet. Almost caught by her, I quickly grabbed my bag and crouched down. I almost crouched down, separated by a wall. I heard her changing shoes inside while I hid in the corner. I could just walk in open and tell her while I walk you back, but I don't want her to find out. Don't want her to know I come on purpose, let alone that I've been standing outside for so long. Damn it, why do I feel like I'm doing something sneaky? When did this start? When I start taking care of her in the dorm after she became a girl? When I start missing her more and more after not seeing her for a few days? When some moments of getting along day after day spark feelings? I don't know, but I clearly know I start to have some different feeling for Eggy. I like how decisive she is when playing games. I know how she goes all out to help friends. The indescribable chemistry between us. I could slap myself, Eggy my best buddy, and I'm with Kilian. Still my thoughts keep drifting back to Eggy. God, get a grip. Under the street lamp my heart was pounding, then I heard a voice from
你怎么在
behind.
这里？
哦，我晚上跑步，正好路过。你怎么还没回去啊？
I made up a random excuse, my acting wasn't good, but that night Eggy still didn't notice my lie. She asked me to walk her back, not knowing it's exactly what I wanted. Before I know it, we are at her place. She waves goodbye and I can't help it.
喂，等等，从今天起，我送你回来吧，毕竟你帮了青年那么多，兄弟我还是要送上犬马之劳嘛。
好呀，我先回家喽，拜拜。
After that, I walked her home every night. I knew it couldn't last, but I kept wishing that road would stretch on and on. What am I even doing?
切，男人那点心思谁不懂啊？靠近你，他八成就是想。
猴子，你也靠近我，不会也是想睡我吧？
哎，你别乱说啊！我可从来没把你当女的。我又……哎呀，中间儿，下边下边下边。
好，真麻烦。好了，该我了。
行了，干活去喽。
喂，说好轮流按的，你咋这样？
On the surface, I kept joking around with Egg, making sure she noticed nothing unusual, but I couldn't help wanting to protect her, always watching her from behind. When she got in trouble during volunteer work, I rushed over immediately. When Eggy first grabbed my hand and declared I was her boyfriend, my heart skipped a beat for no reason, and my palms even started sweating like while holding hers. These nights were always the last to leave, and I walked ahead. I inched my shadow towards her until it looked like two people leaning into each other. My feelings for her could only stay hidden in the shadows. That day, Eggy fell into the water. I was shocked. I only been gone for a while and something happened. I panicked instantly, rushing to save her without hesitation. At that moment, there's only one thought in my mind. Egg, if you die, what will I do? Finally, with my persistent CPR, Eggy finally...
蛋蛋，蛋蛋，蛋蛋，你终于醒了，蛋蛋。
我操！刚才真觉得老姜死了。
Now we saw the side of a monkey. The three of us became inseparable again. It seemed like nothing changed, but a selfish, broken part of it. Killian was still innocent as ever. I was uneasy, and every time I was about to tell her the truth, she somehow interrupted me. Killian was immersed in her science, in her wonderful dreams. How can I stop her? Make her sad? But behind her back, my eyes always drifted to Aggie involuntarily. And several times when I look at Aggie, I found her looking at me. Maybe it's just my imagination. That day, Killian said she had signed a new dress and wanted Aggie to try it on.
真好看，这条裙子日常又不失优雅。猴哥哥，你觉得呢？
还行吧，穿的人模人样的。
狗嘴吐不出象牙。秦莲，你的设计越来越惊艳了。
这条裙子送你了。
送我？
干嘛这么惊讶？你现在是我的 muse， 送你一条裙子有什么？
那我就不客气喽。
我以后还要给你设计很多很多的裙子呢。
好了，不早了，蛋蛋该回去了。走，我送你。
好。
That night I walked Aggie back as usual. The evening breeze was gentle, but looking at Aggie, I felt she's different from before. I didn't think it's anything else, it's the look in her eyes. Since waking up after drawing, the way she looked at me was clearly different. What's going on? Finally I couldn't help asking. Unexpected.
你怎么了？
你先说。
总觉得你哪里不一样了，但又，说不上来。
我能有什么不一样啊？倒是你感觉有点怪。
想多了，可能最近太累了。
But I really was different. Unsurprising she noticed it. I panicked a little as usual. I covered it with jokes. Aggie laughed at my jokes and I finally relaxed. As we walked, it suddenly started raining. At first just a few drops, but soon it got heavy. Like the sky at the suddenly opened its slush, pouring down. We look at each other, seeing helplessness in each other's eyes. No umbrella, no shelter. We can only let the rain soak us. Aggie shivered from the cold. I immediately took off my jacket, wrapped her in it, and tugged her into a run. We dashed through the street, our hands tightly clasped. Finally, we reached home, looking at each other's bedraggled. We both burst into goofy laughs. I flipped the switch, nothing. Killian forgot to pay the bill, so I left to make it do tonight. In the dark, I fumbled to light a candle. In the dim light, rain runs off Aggie's hair. A few bright beads cling to her lash and her cheeks. Aggie shivers. I peeled the soaked jacket off her. She's actually trembling. Somehow I found myself hugging Aggie, wanting to give her a moment of warmth. But soon Aggie broke free, shaking her head and stepping back, her cheeks flushed. In the dark, she's trembling. I can't hold back. I pull her into a tight hug, my hand brushing through her hair and along her cheek. Finally, Aggie looked up at me, wanting to say something, but holding back.
不可以，不可以。
My fingers drift toward the ribbon at her dress, and I freeze. No, I can't. But I woke up in a haze to find Aggie on the edge of the bed, lost in thought. I asked her softly.
你睡你的，我去撒尿。
Hearing her sound so casual, my heart drops back into place. After watching her stop, I don't even dare guess what's on her mind. Forget, I won't think about anything tonight. Let everything be sorted out after dawn. I drift off to sleep again. But when I woke up, I found Aggie hadn't returned to bed. So I tore the place apart looking for her. I blew up her phone, no answer. I pinged Killian and everyone who might know her. That's when it hit me. Aggie was gone. I also found out that Aggie had asked for leave from school and quit volunteer work at the swimming pool. She was just left like that. I vaguely knew why she did this. I still couldn't stop asking around for any trace of her. A day, a week, a month. Campus stayed loud as ever. My world didn't. Seeing me sunk, Killian just gave me space. After that, I went to every place I once had visited with Aggie alone. The model training room, the road where I walked her home, the cafeteria. I didn't know how long it went on until one day I walked into the pool. That silhouette, Aggie, she's back. I sprint over.
你去哪儿了？
关你什么事？
你知道这段时间我们找你找的有多急吗？快跟我回家！
不要碰我！
Aggie yanks her hand free, suddenly ice cold. I freeze. This was the first time we had such a situation. I suddenly didn't know what to do. At this moment, then Killian's voice rings out behind us. It's Killian, here to pick me after my
蛋
shift.
蛋，你终于回来了！我和猴子这段时间一直在找你。
不好意思， 让你们担心了。我去见了个朋友。
She'll be gone to find Hu Yang, but won't say more. She's back now, but in the fight competition with Kilian. I can barely get the word in. She's dodging me on purpose now. In class, she sat next to Lao Chan and Jiang Wang, far away from me. At lunch, Kilian asking me and A to get together. She glanced at me and said she's busy, then left directly. For the competition, she and Kilian often work from dawn till dusk. I wanted to walk her home, but she said she would take taxi and left in a hurry. She even quit the volunteer work at the swimming pool and took the initiative to transfer to another one further away. I was driving crazy by Aggie. Finally, one day, while Kilian was not at home, I was attempting to talk to Aggie, but this girl ran away every time she saw me. So, it's a bit rough, but I had to get some answers today. It might not have been so easy to hold the old Aggie back, but now she's a slender
你
girl.
弄疼我了，怎么？有事？
你为什么一直躲着我？
谁躲你？再说我想干嘛就干嘛，管得着吗你？
是因为那天的事吧？
闭嘴！
我们是好朋友吧？别一个人扛。
朋友？我们现在还怎么做朋友？
丹丹，
这段关系根本见不得光，就该斩断。你不敢，我来。我恨你。不，我恨的是我自己。我就这么夹在你和秦莲中间，你想过以后生活该怎么办吗？秦莲怎么办吗？我必须离开，你懂吗？
Aggie opened the door and ordered me to get out. I walked slowly to the door. I'm sorry, Aggie.
我会在比赛结束以后向青年坦白一切。
猴子，你疯了！
我是认真的。
别说胡话，赶紧走吧。
Aggie just looked at me, says nothing, then shuts the door, anguish all over her face. With only a door between us, I know she's right there, and somehow she'll never felt farther away. After that, Aggie continued to avoid me as before, and I didn't want to push her anymore. I haven't bought a lot of delicious foods and drinks for Kilian, knowing she will definitely share them with Aggie. In the final sprint period, they trained day and night. I wait outside Stewie, watching her train. Time whooshed by. When I come, 2 hours are gone. They came out. Aggie gave me a tired look and left in a hurry. Kilian happily took my arm.
何哥哥，你来接我呀？
I forced a smile at Kilian. Watching Aggie leaving figure, I felt a lump in my throat. The day after day of torment finally ended, and the competition arrived. The long-awaited national competition finally began. Although the competition was more intense, Kilian and Aggie's performance still won thunderous applause. Everyone was impressed by Kilian's excellent costume design and Aggie's wonderful performance. After that catwalk show, Kilian was surrounded by a crowd. Looking at her joyful expression, I felt tormented. For a moment I hesitated whether I really should. Better to face the pain now than later. Tell her the truth, let the 3 of us be completely free. So I immediately sent a message asking to meet Aggie in the backyard first, and I quietly left the scene. Hurrying through the garden, a familiar figure came towards me. It's
你在
Aggie.
搞什么？
我说比赛结束后就……
别，
那究竟要瞒到什么时候？
这对秦莲来说，
一直这样下去才是真正的残忍。
回去吧。现在，立马回去。
该发生的都发生了，
别逼我。
继续骗下去，对我们3个都不好。
Part 4. There's a part 4. I just stood there and watched them kiss. I watched their sweetness, I watched the quiet betrayal. I don't know how long I stood there before they finally saw me.
秦莲，
I immediately ran away in panic, left with nothing but despair and pain in that moment. Why did things turn out like this? How could they? What should I do? One is my best friend, the other is the person I love most. These two despicable traitors. My thoughts were in a mess, hearing them chasing after me. I ran forward like crazy. After who knows how long, exhausted, I tripped over the steps. Exhaustion and embarrassment hit me like a punch, knocking me to the ground. Then a hand silently helped me up.
秦莲，你没事吧？找你半天了。比赛结果出来了，你得了第1名。
I don't know how I make my way to the award stage. I stand in the stand, the bright light shines on me, and thunderous applause erupts. But I feel no joy from winning. The whole world feels like it's slipping away. Tears burst from my eyes, streaming down. Unaware of what's happening, the audience bursts into applause again. Excited face shout my name. I feel an indescribable irony. I'm clearly a loser right now. my god, 2025.
感谢组委会给我颁发的这次奖项。这段时间我要感谢，感谢我的男朋友猴子，因为他无微不至的照顾，才让我能顺利的完成本次设计。另外还要感谢一个特别的人，蛋蛋。谢谢蛋蛋为了我，努力从一名素人成为了一名闪耀的模特，陪我完成了这场大秀。谢谢，谢谢你。
No, I hate them, I love them, my throat feels choked up. By now I'm sobbing uncontrollably, tears soaking my cheeks and the trophy. At this moment I stand at the center of the world with everyone blessing me, but only I know I fall into the deepest hell, my heart collapsing from within. People say it frees a crowd, but actually if they hadn't seen me just now I could have pretend not to know. This way I can still be my best friend. My honey, Monkey can still be the one I love most. I can always have both of them, but when did things start to go wrong? Was it during those moments when I felt like the extra one? At first, I thought it was great that Monk had such a close buddy as Egg.
辣椒粉递一下。
No response. Looking up, those two were laughing like little kids. Not hearing me at all, these two. Later, I noticed the relationship growing closer. What am I thinking? Monkey and Egg are just good friends. Why am I getting jealous of Eggy? With that thought, I immediately chased after them, but only now do I realize that back then, Monkey didn't even notice I had fallen behind. Amid the thunderous applause, I step back to reality. But my eyes are already filled with tears, blurring everything. I thought he loved me, that's why he stayed by my side so attentively. But is there a chance he was just there to be with Eggy? I remember that day it suddenly started raining, and they had no umbrella, so I grabbed an umbrella and rushed out. Standing in the rain with the umbrella, I saw him holding her hand, running out the way. I saw them in the rain, they looked like bad, regular but happy. I saw his jacket wrapped over her as they dashed forward. While I had the umbrella chasing front and behind, running and running, but I couldn't never catch up. Why is it that I can never keep up with your world? That night I followed them back to the apartment. I planned to wait for Monk to come downstairs so we can go back together, but all I got was a text. Kill Young, go back to school first. The rain's so heavy today, I'm not coming back. But I couldn't move. They probably never thought I stood in the rain all night. Jesus. It's Eggy. I couldn't remember that time, it was in the early morning. I saw Eggy walking out of the building, hair a little messy. Eggy noticed me too, looking surprised. I turned to leave. Eggy stopped her, why did I call her? But deep down I already guessed at the worst. The moment I saw Eggy's expression, I thought I understood everything.
你还会回来吗？
Eggy didn't speak, we stood in the drizzle for a long
蛋蛋
time.
你会跟我一起完成服装比赛的，对吗？不管发生什么事。
Eggy meets my eyes, silence, confusion, and most of all guilt. Eggy leaves, I stand there for a long time until later that morning Monkey shows up. He looks frantic, searching everywhere. I hid at a distance and watch him leave. I wipe my tears and slip off stage like the clown who lost. If I don't say it out loud, maybe things can stay the same. Maybe the three of us can pretend like before. I won't be left behind. I like being with them. Right, act like nothing happened. After that day, Eggy vanished. I knew why, Monkey did too. We both played dumb and kept playing to ourselves. This three-person game hurts, maybe because I'm in it too. I'm in it. Sometimes the guilt swallows me. Is it me making everything ugly? Should I step aside for them? Monkey says he can't live without Eggy. She is his bro. A bro? Is that really all she is? Liar. I look at Monkey, shook it down, and fold him into
我
a
也
hug.
不想失去蛋蛋。
You true, actually. I knew this day would come. I've been lying to myself. I just didn't think it would be this soon. And now you've seen me. Why did you have to see me? Now what? How do we keep the act going? How do I face you? How do I even fit into this anymore? I hate
谢
you.
谢，谢谢你们。
I force a smile on stage while the bitterness eats me alive. After competition I go back to camp, all the places the three of us used to laugh our way through. Now it's just me. I don't even know how to face them, but I don't know how to make believe it's over. Walking out of after class, I see Monkey standing at the door waiting for me. The sun shines on him, a perfect picture of youth, but he's lost more weight. I thought I could stay rational and let go completely. But I can't help rushing over, hugging Monkey without hesitation. Tears soak his shirt. He stays for a moment, then hugs me like before. It feels like the old feelings are coming back. I really love Monkey. I love his wit and humor, his tentative care, and the way he is always there for me like a big brother. Meeting him was made me very happy. Happiness is so great that even if someone shares, it's okay, as long as he never leaves me. I snap back, no one's there, just trees, a few passerby, everything the same as always. The rush collapsed, reality slots back in, hollow. I turn, and there's a silhouette, I know by heart, it's Aggie. There's a part 5? Jesus.
不见，好久不见，聊聊吧。好。
Killian and I arrive at their rental apartment. We have a heart-to-heart talk for a long time, pouring out all our doubts, pain, thoughts, and even little secrets from this period. I slowly pour out my mental journey. During the time I disappeared, I went to see Hu Yang. I was at loss about my feelings for Monkey, and I felt like he was the only one who could help me sort things out. After all, he, like me, used to be a boy. Hu Yang, I was confused by my troubles. It was like talking to a brick wall, but he dropped a bombshell. He knows how to turn back into a boy. He told me to go to him anytime I needed. I think back, if I had chosen to live with him at the celebration banquet, everything would be completely different now. In those days, I thought alone for a long time. The tangled love with Monkey made me painful and torn. But in the end, I have to face what I must. Hiding alone in the dark won't solve anything. What's more, I promised Killian to help her finish the costume competition, and the competition is approaching, so I decided to go back to them, to face Killian and Monkey again. It's not an easy process, every day is a torment. Until Monkey snapped, and on the day of the competition, Killian witnessed the truth, but in fact, I knew deep down a long time ago that this day will come. I still remember that day looking at Monkey beside me, stealing a glance at me. For some reason, a sudden sadness welled up. Maybe it's being too happy that brought sadness. So I sat up, staring at shimmering water deep inside.
想什么呢？
在想，这样的生活还能持续多久？
担心啥？兄弟一直在呢。
I look at Monkey's easy grin and it stings. How long can I keep just being friends? One day I'll blurt it out, I can feel it. No, Aggie, hold it in. After I went down, the monkey dragged me back from the brink. After that near-death scare, life feels too short. And the guy who stole my first kiss now has all my attention. Sometimes Monkey catches me staring, and I snap back, I snap my gaze away. That guilt caught in the act, feeling snugs. Unexpected, turns out Monkey felt the same way. That night we finally got together. He keeps saying it was his fault, but it wasn't just on him. When the high wore off, I felt sick at myself. I ran dragging a load of guilt. Reality called me back, as I feared the secret didn't stay buried, and now everything is a wreck. Pouring out all those past emotions brings a sense of relief. I'm grateful for meeting Monkey, but I can't keep making mistakes. It's time to get back on track.
我会消失的。希望你和猴子幸福。
消失？你要去哪儿？
I've already planned to leave the city, to find Wu Yang and turn back into Chiachu. Pressed by Killian questions, I tell her my flight leaves early tomorrow morning and make her promise not to tell Monkey. I'm afraid if Monkey comes, I won't be able to leave. Killian starts helping me pack while I decide to clean this place thoroughly. Looking at this room, it holds so many beautiful memories from when I became a girl. I'll keep them sealed in my memory forever. Tears flow involuntarily at the thought. Why does it hurt so much? Isn't turning back into a boy a good thing? Why do I feel suffocated? While packing, I accidentally find the small hairpin Killian gave me under the sofa. Memories of that time flood my mind. I look at my neat ponytail in the mirror, happy with it. Then Killian clips something in my bangs, blinking at me.
蛋蛋，你现在可是万人迷了呀！发卡你戴着也很好看，这可是哥哥送我的哦。
When we didn't stay here before, the place was turned upside down and the airplane went missing. I searched like crazy for it, but never found it, and now it unexpectedly appears. I had it for a while, but it was always Killian's, and it should go back to her. People think everything that was Killian should be hers
你的发
again.
卡，
给你吧，留个纪念。
Killian clips it to my hair just like the first time and smiles. That's how we spent our last stretch as best friends. I drag my suitcase through the terminal. First light, almost no one around. For some reason, today it feels endless until I call an awesome
尊敬
cutscene.
的旅客您好，您乘坐的无机 DHQ2025号航班，现在开
Time
始
check
办理
in,
乘
I'm
机手
leaving,
续。
going back to the old life, and somehow I can't feel happy at all. Probably it's monkey. What? It tense like that? Oh, I don't know how you get that. Oh, but they say that it died, but I don't know how you access it then. But like overall, like the game was pretty cool. Like I said, if the them had the English version, you know, it will you will understand immediately. But of course, when it's the demo, you know, it's like you don't know how it works or what is being said and stuff like that. But it's in Chinese because like it's a demo. There's no point on putting in English immediately in certain of these VMVs because probably the subtitles are still being worked on. So that's why on the full game there was immediately because you know they could implement. So it's cool like that. You could understand what it was saying, the story and everything. There was things that I thought it was one thing that was because of what was happening in screen. I thought was one thing, but it was another. So it was cool to understand. And overall, it was pretty interesting. Like there's two ways, you know. In that part, there's a way up that is like basically you are with fall in love with Monkey, Monkey falls in love with you, but there's Kin Lian, and in the end, like you can hear someone calling for her. That must be Monkey, of course, showing that he goes after her. Of course, it ends like that. And the other path is, you know, becoming the boy again, instead of stay as a girl. But of course, you need to get the coins. That is, you know, for us is to get that 100k followers. I think it was 100k followers. For Hu Yang is to win the boxing match, and for that guy Pang Pang was what the hell was it? I forgot that guy. What the hell was? No, he already had the coin. He already had the coin because it was to win that racing game. He already had the coin when we meet him. Yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, but overall was pretty cool. It doesn't have a lot of choice, of course. Like there's here and there, but the one that matters is that part after the competition. That's one is the one that matters because it will lead to different ending. And then it's like a mixture of VMV. There's not much VMV, and when it is, they are pretty short. And with visual novel, because it's something that, you know, when it's VMV, right? It's like it's always moving, you know, it's always a movie. In this case, they decided to do, okay, a little bit of VMV and a lot of visual novel. But overall, it was pretty cool. So if you like this type of games, you know, VMV with visual novel, you can buy the game on Steam. It's already available. It costs like €6 and something. It's pretty cheap. And you're gonna have a good time with it. Of course, again, you cannot think of it as a full-fledged VMV. You know, it's not like always like a movie with a lot of choice, a lot of endings, nothing like that. But you're still gonna have a good time, good laughs here and there. You know, so you're gonna have a good time with it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough of Ballshit, and see you guys next time.